키키. Hello. Hello. It is Wednesday, my goobs. It is Wednesday. Hi, Toru. Bye, Toru. Hi, Toru. Bye, Toru. How we doing? How we doing? Wait, what do you mean, you fricker? What? 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 I'm your goob. Yeah, you guys are my goobs. You're my little goobers. My silly little goobs. My silly little goobs. Toru, you need to get a battery pack or like one of those phone cases that has a built-in charger. Or like one of those chargers you can plug into like the lighter in your van or something. You can't keep living like this, Toru. What the fuck? There's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. Also, wait, did you guys do a hype train while I was on this shitter? I didn't even see that. Wait, Hero, thank you for the resubby for 33 heckin' months. Hell yeah. And thank you as well, Bobbington, for the 14-month resubby. Let's go. Let's go. Sneaky little hype train while I was shitting. Sneaky little hype train while you timed that, didn't you? So I couldn't shout at you. You timed it strategically, so I couldn't shout at you. I see how it is. I see how it is. You're like, Miku can't shout at us if she's shitting. Yeah, how we doing? Apart from Toru, who obviously is dying, but how's everyone else? How's everyone else? Hero, congratulations on your wine. Congratulations. I'll warn you guys now. Biddies! Thank you for the wait. Was that yeah? No, that is bits. Oh god, I can't read. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of outline the vibe right now. I don't really have a plan today, stream wise. I don't have a plan. What we're gonna do? We're gonna start off yapping. I don't know. I thought about playing Nikki, but I've done like the main story now, so I've only got like side quests and like just random exploration and random quests to do. And I was like, I don't know if I feel like doing that. And then I was like, I could do art, but then I was like, I don't know if I feel like doing that. And I don't really know what else I would do. So we're just gonna yap for a bit, and I don't know if the moment takes us somewhere else, then so be it. If it doesn't, then also so be it. I don't know. I don't know. Also, I've just noticed I need to. I don't know if it's just the preview. I need to look at the VOD. I think since I changed my audio setup, I think my mouth might be out of sync with my sound a bit again. Looking at the OBS preview, I feel like my mouth might be desynced again now that I have a new audio setup, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. That can be a future Megu problem. That's not a now problem. But yeah, so I didn't really know what to do. My energy levels, my mood, everything.
With love.
Nyla! Thank you for the resubby. I appreciate you. I saw your message in Discord as well. Bless you. I'm glad you thought of silly little old me. I swear someone was just lingering outside the window, but they're gone now. But yeah, my head is kind of all over the place. Since the news on Monday, I'm still waiting to hear back about the blood tests for Ginga. They did say they hope to find out by Friday. Obviously, we're not at Friday yet. So I'm still kind of waiting. Obviously, the news we already have had on the Ginga front, it's not good news, sadly. You know, the good outcome would be that there wasn't really any change in his liver. Unfortunately, there's a pretty significant change in his liver. To the extent that like almost his entire liver now visually is covered in cysts. The vet said there's like very little remaining like normal liver tissue visible. which isn't great news. They're running bloods and stuff to check like his liver function, because obviously they can look at it visually and say, yes, this is covered in cysts, but like that doesn't tell them everything they need to know about how the liver is actually functioning. So they're running bloods to check for that. And they're checking for a couple other things as well, like overactive thyroid, and stuff, because he's been eating like plenty. Like we've been feeding him the recommended amount of food for his weight, but he's actually lost weight. He's lost like half a kilo over the course of, how long has it been? I think the first scan, when was that? Was that like back in May, June-ish, I think? So yeah, he's been like eating, and we've been like gradually raising the amount of food we've been giving him, because like he's been acting hungry. But even though we've been like upping his food, he's still lost weight. Which apparently getting an overactive thyroid later in life is very common for elderly cats. Um, and it is something he can potentially be medicated for and stuff. But obviously the liver stuff is the big concern. So it's kind of playing on my mind a lot at the moment and stuff. So yeah, I don't really know how long the stream's going to be, what the energy is going to be like, or anything like that. I don't really know. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Even if it's just a short, weird, low energy stream or whatever, I wanted to at least stream something. I wanted to stream something. I feel bad about keep not streaming, and I do miss it when I don't stream. So I wanted to do at least something. But yeah, I can't, like, honestly, I'll be real with you guys. Like, I honestly can't really promise any kind of like content or consistency or anything at the moment. My head is just kind of all over the place. I'm trying not to dwell on things too much, but at the same time, it's kind of impossible not to worry about it. Ginga is my whole world, you know. Like, he is my little fur baby. Not in a cringe way that like I treat him like an actual child, but like he is my baby boy, you know. Um, I don't dress him up in like little outfits and, you know, pamper him and stuff. I'm not weird about it. I'm not one of those weird like fur baby people. But like he is my fur baby, you know, just not in the cringe like over the top TikToker kind of way. Not in the cringe TikTok fur baby mum kind of way. In a more normal way. But yeah, it's not easy, and I'm struggling a lot, and like especially with the way, like, obviously we're getting ever closer to Christmas and stuff as well. You know, like every year, man, is every year it's something. Every year it's something, and you know, I guess this is this year's thing, and I wish it wasn't, but it is. So yeah, here we are. Miserable over Christmas once again. But I'm giving him lots of love and lots of cuddles and stuff. The vets have recommended us to feed him an extra pouch of food while we're waiting for the results of the thyroid tests and stuff. Because he has lost weight. They did tell us to like up his food, so he's on an extra pouch of food a day. So he's up to 5 pouches now. So Ginga's happy. Ginga's happy. Ginga's like, oh my god, more wets for me. Ginga's living his dream. Ginga doesn't know there's anything wrong with him. He's just living his carefree little life, bless him. He gets food, he gets cuddles, and he gets to sleep all day. He has no thoughts, he has no worries. Only meow meow. Only meow meow. Um so yeah, he's happy. Like he's fine in himself. Like his behavior or anything, like his behavior, his energy levels and stuff like that. Like he's fine in himself. You know, like you wouldn't think he was a sick cat. You wouldn't think there was anything wrong with him. Um, so I'm happy for that at least. You know, like for what is going wrong with him. Like he doesn't seem to be suffering for it. Um And all the time he's not suffering, you know, we're willing to pay for him and to fight for him. Obviously, if he does start suffering, then, you know, I'll have to make the horrible choice. Because I don't think it's fair to keep animals around just for your feelings. Like, if they're suffering, I think you should let them go. I don't believe in keeping a suffering animal kicking around. You know, just because it will hurt you to say goodbye to them, sort of thing. I don't personally believe in that. So, you know, if that's what it comes to, you know, I'm willing to do what's right by Ginga. But at the moment, for all intents and purposes, like at the moment, he's absolutely fine, you know, and all the time he's fine. Yeah, we'll pay whatever it takes, you know. If he needs to go onto medication or whatever, we'll pay it, you know. We'll do whatever it takes. Um, we're not just gonna give up on him because he's an old sick cat, you know. Like we're willing to fight for him. Um, but yeah, it's still kind of still a hard thing to kind of come to terms with. Sorry, I know I've like opened the stream with something really heavy. I'm sorry. I kind of wanted, I don't know, I kind of wanted to get out of the way first, but it's just dawned on me that I've just like kind of opened the stream by trauma dumping on you guys. I'm sorry. Such devastation was not my intention. But yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment. So like, I know I've not been posting, like I haven't been editing or making any content for like TikTok or YouTube or anything. I haven't been very regular with streaming. I haven't really even been posting on TikTok or Blue Sky much or anything. Um, I am kind of on the verge of shutdown. I'm not gonna lie or you know pretend everything's okay or sugarcoat or anything. You know, like I'm kind of on the verge of you know just shut down completely. I'm doing my best to muddle on through. I know it probably doesn't look or feel like I'm doing a lot at the moment. Um, it's definitely hurt me content wise because like when I was a bit more consistent, like after debut and stuff, like when I was more consistent earlier on in the year, like I was seeing like not like huge growth, but like I was seeing like a steady amount of growth and stuff, and it was like quite encouraging and fun. And that's definitely died off. I kind of hate how important consistency is in streaming. Like obviously not for like you guys that like my core group, you know, like obviously we've got like our ride or die group of people who are gonna be here like no matter what's happening, sort of thing. But yeah, it definitely does hurt things to not be consistent, which kind of sucks when you know you're chronically ill and depressed and life keeps throwing you lemons. But yeah, I'm doing my best. Obviously, I don't want to have a complete breakdown. I'm desperately trying not to shut down completely, but I'm like pretty close. I'm kind of in survival mode. I did make a big thread on Blue Sky the other day, just like kind of explaining things a little bit as well. But yeah, I'm just kind of in that point at the moment where I'm just surviving, you know. Like I'm not thinking too much about putting out content or anything. I'm not sat here thinking like, oh, I should really make a YouTube video or something like that. You know, like I'm not stressing about like content creation as such, really. I do feel a bit guilty for not streaming, but that's not just because you know that's a multifaceted thing. Because like I said to you guys before, like I like streaming is good for me mentally. You know, it's just getting the balance of like you know I don't have the mental necessarily to start stream a lot at the moment, but like I know I would feel better if I did stream. And it's kind of hard finding that balance, you know. So like I do feel guilty about like pushing off streams because I know I would feel better if I did them, but at the same time, you know, like I said, or like on my last stream as well, like sometimes it's just too hard to press that button, man. Like even if you know, even if all the rational sides of you can like say like you know just stream, you'll have fun, you'll enjoy it once you're live. Like I don't know, sometimes pressing that button is just too hard. So I'm kind of still there a little bit as well. I was I was planning to start stream earlier today, but I did kind of end up heckin' procrastinating for similar reasons. I won't lie. As much as I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream today, there was also that part of me, like, like, oh, I don't know what to stream though, and I don't have a plan, and I'm kind of scared. And what if I get sad? I was kind of in that state this morning as well, which is why I ended up streaming later. I genuinely did. Like, when I posted on Discord, I was like, I'm gonna eat this bag of Cheez-Its and then I'll stream. Wait, we hit my follower goal. Listo, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for being my 1,600 follower. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Moo Crew. Sorry, you've come in at a vulnerable time. I'm very sorry. I don't always cry on stream. I don't know how long you've been here for or what you've heard so far, but yeah, life's dealt me a pretty miserable hand at the moment. So I'm just kind of recapping, guys, on the situation. I'm a little bit vulnerable, a little bit emotional at the moment. This isn't always the vibe here. I'm normally on a good day. I'm higher energy and a bit goofier than this, but yeah, thank you so much. Welcome on in. But yeah, so that's kind of where I am with everything at the moment, guys. Yeah, I don't really know what we're doing today on stream. We'll just yap for a bit. I don't know. I might end up. I know this is. I also know this is stupid, and I know Mr. Lyon's probably going to shout at me for saying this out loud. But like, I did think about doing art because I've been really enjoying drawing again lately. And I did think about doing art, but then also I'm kind of like, I don't know, like I haven't streamed art for a while now. I don't know, streaming art feels scary again. I know that's silly, and I know you guys are gonna shout at me, but like I don't know, like I kind of feel intimidated, like too intimidated to do an art stream. Even I don't know. I think I know it doesn't really make sense, but I think I don't know. As I thought I'd come to terms with an event that happened regarding art. Um, I thought I'd come to terms with it, and I kind of have for the most part. But I do still think there's some like lingering after effects. I don't really want to go into more detail than that. Geary, it's the thing you know about. But I don't really want to go into detail with everyone else. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel too intimidated to art on stream again. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Like my thought process at the moment, like it's kind of really hard for me to even think about anything at the moment because like my head, like I said on Discord earlier, today, like my head is like it's kind of like I'm like in this weird limbo. I kind of simultaneously feel completely like mentally overwhelmed, but also somehow completely mentally vacant at the same time, which I know doesn't really make sense. And I don't really know how to word or like quantify how I feel, but it I don't know, it is kind of like there's so much going on at the moment, but also like kind of nothing going on. It's like I was saying earlier, in Discord, like when Mia, bless him, on Monday was asking about the Sonic movie, he's like, like, oh, I want to go to a Sonic movie. He was like, I think this showing on Monday is good, and he was like, but there's like your preferred seats, like the place where we normally want to sit isn't available in any of the screenings, but like these seats are. Like, where would you prefer to sit? And I'm just like sat here, and I'm just like, I don't know. And like Mia's like trying to talk to me about it. He was like, well, would you prefer to be here or would you prefer to be here? And he was like, if we sit here, there's only one seat to the right, so like you can sit in that seat, and then hopefully like not one single person will book a seat next to someone. Like you might get lucky, there might be no one there. And he was trying to like sell it to me, sort of thing. And I just like literally just sat here, and I'm just like, it's like. I heard what he was saying, like I heard what he was saying, but like I couldn't process the information at all, and like I couldn't formulate an answer, and I'm just like, I don't know. And then you give me an alternative, and I'm like, I don't know. And like honestly, like I kind of like at the moment I don't even have any hype for the movie or anything. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not because I'm like suddenly uninterested or anything. And I'm sure I'll have a good time when we do go. But I don't know. It's kind of hard at the moment to put myself in a position of being excited about anything, sort of thing, Um, but yeah, and like yesterday when I was in Asda with Mum, like we were supposed to be picking up the food we're gonna eat on Christmas because we're not doing like traditional Christmas dinner this year. Um, and we were supposed to be shopping to pick up the things that we were gonna eat on Christmas Day. And the thing that me and Mia had planned for dinner wasn't available, and I'm just like, I'll have to get something else. And then like I literally walked around the entirety of Asda, and I didn't buy any dinner food. Like I couldn't even think like what do I have instead? And I just said to Mum, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'll have to go home and speak to Mia, see what his thoughts are. And I was like, I don't know, we'll just pick something up in Tesco that we can like bring round with us on the day or something. Because like, I literally just like I cannot form like I cannot think at the moment. Like, my head is really fucked. My head space is just so fucked at the moment. Like, I literally I just cannot string a chain of thought together, Like I'm really struggling to think about anything. So yeah, like trying to think about drawing art on stream, there's kind of like the overthinky aspect of it. But then there's also that kind of like completely head empty aspect as well, where like I can't even really like think about it in any kind of way to like rationalize things or like give myself the courage to do it, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm just a bit all over the place at the moment. Yeah, brain no worky. And that's why I missed my MOT for my car as well, I think, because like obviously like on the run up to December, like obviously I knew Genghis Scan was looming, and like we had like the whole interview situation with Mia as well that was looming and stuff. So like I did get a reminder. The garage I used did actually send me a reminder for my MOT, and I was like, oh yeah, I must book that in. And then I just didn't book it. And then like I only got the one reminder, and then it just never crossed my mind since. And then it was only yesterday, and I don't know why it popped into my brain, but like it just popped into my brain like, wait, my MOT. And I was like, oh no. It was due on the 11th. It's technically overdue. I'm like praying like a ticket warden doesn't come down our street, because where I live, we don't have like driveways or garages or anything. It's all on street parking. And technically to have your car parked on a public roadway, like it does have to be taxed and MOT'd. Like legally it does have to be taxed and MOT'd. So I am taxed and I am insured, and I do have a permit to park where I live as well, but I am technically parked illegally at the moment. But like I have literally nowhere else to park the car. Like there's no alternative. So I just kind of hoping and praying that that no one comes round like scan tickets. My car's booked in tomorrow, so tomorrow it's going for its MOT, and hopefully it will pass. But yeah, like everything's just been a mess, man. Everything's just been a mess. But yeah, I guess I'm going to see the Sonic movie next week, and then I'll be going to Mum's on Wednesday. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the rest of the week holds. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. And like obviously depending on like what happens with Ginga as well, like depending on what the vets say when they get the results of his blood tests and stuff. Obviously that has the potential to have like a big impact on things. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be a bit unstable for a while, basically, is what I'm getting at. The basic gist of what I'm getting at is that shit's been rough and it's probably gonna get worse before it gets better. And I'm probably gonna get worse before I get better. That's just how it's gonna be. That's kind of just how it's gonna be. I really can't guarantee anything at the moment. The only guarantee I can give you guys is that I won't give up. I will keep on going. You know, I'll keep pulling myself together just enough, you know, to keep waking up in the mornings and stuff. Like I can promise you that much at least. I can promise you I'm not gonna do anything silly. I know I joke about it all the time and stuff, but like I have too much tethering me to the mortal realm, so I promise I won't do anything stupid. But that's kind of the only guarantee I can give you guys at the moment. No thoughts, just background music. I've just been like, I've got this like calm music playlist on Spotify that I listen to. It's I've just been pretty much listening to that like all week so far. Pretty much like I haven't even been like listening to um I haven't been listening to like anything else, you know. I've just been like I don't know, somehow like even just listening to like normal music and stuff feels overwhelming somehow. But like sitting here in silence feels suffocating. So like I need something, you know. I need something. I need sound to fill the void. And unfortunately Hero does not stream 24/7, so I've been relying on my deep ambient playlist a lot, which Mia calls my aquarium playlist. Mia says it sounds like aquarium music. So yeah, I don't know. I guess my room is now the Mooquarium. I made that joke earlier. I was like I guess my room is the Mooquarium now. More us cat images. Yeah, we gotta keep the cats flowing. Even if I don't have the strength or the imagination to send anything else, I'll keep the cat images flowing. I promise to continue delivering you and Hero cats. And if Hero wants to deliver a cat boy in return, a cat boy would fix me. I'm pretty sure Cat Boy Hero would fix me. No pressure. No pressure or anything, but I'm pretty sure Cat Boy Hero would fix me. Cat Boy Hero would definitely fix all my problems, right? Cat Boy Hero would fix all my problems. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he would. I think he would. I'll always post Una pictures to make the day better. Yes! I need the Una pictures sent directly into my veins. But images on Discord will suffice. I blew my nose and I'm so snotty that like a bunch of the snot just came out the other side. And now there's snot all over my fingers. Icky. Chat, will you still love me if I'm a big snotty baby? Will you still love me? If I cried and got my snot on you, would you still love me, chat? Lord knows she's always around for more pictures. Can you guess where she is right now? Oh. Oh, I've already said how head empty I am, so that's kind of a tough question to ask. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. Is she on your lap? Is she on your lap, perhaps? We always love you, even when I'm snotty. Oh my god, how did you know? Are you in my walls? I can't get in your walls. Mr. Lion's taken up all the room in there. The walls are full of Mr. Lion and all his chicken. There's no room for Megu. But yeah, you have to. No matter what happens, right? I'll say this now. Like, no matter what happens, like, please don't feel like you can't post your cats. No matter how sad I get about things with Ginga, like, I need you guys to know that I need the cat pictures, okay? Please don't like sit there. Like, I don't know if anyone would like sit there and think like, oh, I was gonna share this cute picture of Yuna, but like, I don't want to upset Megu. Like, it won't upset me. Like, I want to see them. Promise you will continue to share cat pictures with me, no matter what happens. You got to show me the kitties, okay? I promise it won't upset me or make anything worse. I need to see the babies. The babies must continue. I can make cat noises. Does that count? Hell yeah. I listen to cat noises any day. My raw chicken! Nom 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 nom. I was so confused yesterday when you guys started talking about raw chicken. But then I saw the video and it made sense. Stylus is beautiful. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. God, why are people following when I'm like crying and being all vulnerable? This is so embarrassing. I hate being perceived. Today is not the day for perception. Not to be confused with the Australian bin chicken. Wait, bin chicken? Wait, what is the Australian bin chicken? Is this Yuna? Oh, look at the baby! Oh my god, I love your t-shirt! Is that a Cardcaptor t-shirt? That's so cool. Giri has such fine taste. Oh, look at her little nose. She looks so boopable. And her little beans. Oh. I would die to cuddle Yuna. I would sell my soul to the devil just for the chance to cuddle Yuna. I would send cat pic, but the cat next to me is under blankie. Oh, they're so cute when they go under a blankie for cuddles. I love it when they do that. I kind of miss it with Ginga because, like, now that I sleep, Ginga used to do it, but now that I sleep with a weighted blanket, like, he can't get under there really. So he doesn't get undercover cuddles anymore. Let's have a look at this meme. The bin chicken. Oh, are they the evil bastard birds? I feel like I recognize this bird. Are these the birds that are like absolutely fucking demonic menaces upon society? Is it that Australian bird? They're like seagulls, but like dialed up to like 100. The bin chicken is adapted to feed on a never-ending food source. Look at him go! Look at him rummaging that trash! What a lad. I love the narration. The narration is so good. Elsewhere in the city, it's lunchtime and the bins are full. What a great video. Planet Bin Chicken, let's go! What a great video. 10 out of 10. Would watch Bin Chickens again. My first baby Kiwi loves underblinky cuddles. Sadly, I had to leave her with my parents. Yeah. Oh my god, Toru's alive! Are you home now? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Meko! Oh my god. Bro is home. Let's go. Love that for you. Love that for you, Toru. You came back just in time. You missed all the crying and sadness. Good timing, buddy. Good timing. Now we're talking about bin chickens. Look, time from work. No, Stinky. Why do the homies have to be at work? Why would homies gotta be at work? Poor Mr. Lion's stuck at work too. Stinky. You guys need to be like me and Geary. Just be unemployed. Just be unemployed, guys. Find a man to finance you. Legal disclaimer: do not take legal or relationship advice from Megu. Damn it, that's my favorite part. What you want to see me cry? Wait, what the Toru? That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. What, you want me to be depressed? You want me to cry? Kind of messed up, dude. Kind of messed up. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Yes. Do I need to get the wise Mia? Wait, what's the wise Mia clip? I'm scared. What's the wise Mia clip? What is this? What is his wisdom? Yeah, there you go. He's right. That is a rare moment of Mia wisdom. Yeah, he's right. Quit your jobs, chat. What the fuck are you guys working for? Cass cleaned my chest. Ayo! Oh my god, Ginga was sat on me earlier before stream, and I think he farted on me because he was like sat like he was like laid up on my boobs. I was like kind of slouched back on the sofa, and he like lay on my chest, like on top of my boobs, and then I was like, Mia, did you fart? And Mia's like, I didn't, and I was like, Ginga, did you fart on me? It was so stinky little man. But it's okay. I can't be mad at Ginga for farting. I'll shout at Mia for farting and being stinky, but we don't shout at Ginga for farting. We just go when it's Ginga, it's just oh, you farted on me. When it's Mia, you just bully him relentlessly for it. That's the distinction. Cat gets away with it. Mia doesn't. Ginga doesn't do it with intent, you know. He doesn't know any better. We can't hate Ginga for it. But Mia knows how bad his farts are, and he knows they will follow him and linger. I can't quit a job I don't have. Hell yeah, you already live in the dream, Corey. You don't need to worry. You're already living the dream with us. You just get to stay at home and be silly. I hate Boston Terriers farting. Boston Terriers are the fartsy dogs. I think, oh really? I remember one year, oh my god, like maybe it's a terrier thing. Cause my mum's got a Westie. What is a Westie? It's West Highland Terrier, I think, isn't it the full name? My mum's got one of those, and one year I brought her this like big like novelty. I saw it in Tesco. It was like this big like giant novelty like bone biscuit thing. It wasn't actually a bone, but it was like a biscuit like in the shape of like a bone sort of thing, you know, like kind of cartoony bone, you know. And I brought that for her, and I brought it round for her as like a little treat, and I fed it to her and stuff. And then my mum like rang me later on that evening. She was like, "You're never buying my dog a treat again." And I was like, "Why not?" She was like, "She has been non-stop farting all evening, and it fucking stinks." So I'm not allowed to buy Lulu treats anymore. I'm literally not allowed to buy Lulu treats anymore because I brought her this treat one time and it gave her the farts really bad. And now I'm banned. Now I'm not allowed to give her treats anymore. Like Scooby snacks? I don't know what Scooby snacks look like. Are Scooby snacks bone shaped? I don't know. I know this is probably like a bad take, but like I was never really into Scooby Doo. I really don't like who is Scooby's the dog, right? I never liked Scooby and Shaggy. I can't remember which ones. Is Scooby's the dog, right? I think Scooby's the dog. I don't remember. But yeah, I definitely remember like even as a kid, I didn't like Scooby and Shaggy. And I always thought the blonde guy was kind of a creep. Like even Kid Megu was like, I don't like this guy. I don't remember what the blonde guy's name was, but yeah, I didn't like him either. I was like, this guy's kind of a jerk. Yeah, he's an. I thought he was Roll Raggy. Yeah, him. Oh, I hate it. Oh, and you know later on when they introduced. Oh, what was the little dog called? They introduced another dog, a little one. Was he Scrabby? Was he like Scabby or something? I can't remember what his name was. But oh my, I fucking hated the little dog they added to. So like, yeah, I never really liked Scooby Doo. Like even as a kid, like I never really liked Scooby Doo cartoons. Like if it was on the TV, like you know, I wasn't so adverse to it that like I would like turn the telly off, but like it was never my preference, you know. Like I never willingly watched Scooby Doo. I never went, oh, let's watch Scooby Doo, you know. And I've not seen like the movies or anything. It's like if there was nothing better on, I would watch it, but I would rather watch pretty much anything else over it, you know. Scrappy, and most people hated him. Oh, Scrappy was so fucking annoying. Scrappy was so annoying. But yeah, I didn't like Scooby, the dog. I didn't like the dog's voice and like the way he talks, and it's really fucking annoying because like Mia does a really good impersonation of it, and it kills me. It fucking kills me every time. And like, why is it like one of his go-to impersonations? Like Mia can do like a really good like Popeye impersonation and stuff. Like I'd rather him show off his Popeye. You know, like he can do like the Popeye laugh. You know, like the I can't do it, but like you know what I mean, right? Like he can do that. Like he can do other impressions, but no, he's always like, oh, let me show you my Scooby Doo impression. I hate it. I hate it. And he oh, what's the other one he does? He does. Oh, there's another impression he does that he hates. I can't remember what it is at the moment. Oh, what is it? That's the goo. Oh, the fucking goo. I hate them both so much, Gary. I fucking hate them so much. I hate it. I fucking hate it. And they're like always he's like go to impressions. He's like, oh, I can do a really good. And he always does like he always does like the Scooby Doo one first, and then he'll be, and I could do this one, and then he'll go into the Goofy like every time. And like, you guys are lucky. You guys, if you don't want to hear it, you can just mute the stream. Okay, I can't mute Mia's stream because I still hear him. I can't just mute the stream because I just hear him IRL anyway. I hate it so much. I could do Donald Duck before my food. I'm glad your voice broke. I'm glad your voice broke. Donald Duck also sucks. Honestly, like I'm not really a Disney girly. Like I like I liked the older Disney princess movies. Modern Disney is kind of eh. Oh my god, wait, on the subject on the subject of modern Disney, wait, I was looking, like, when me and Mia were, like, looking into the Sonic movie the other day, like, I went on to the cinema website, and, like, the Lion King, the next Lion King movie is, like, coming out at the same time, and, like, it looks like even just the poster, like it looks so bad. It looks so bad. Wait, I gotta find the picture they've got on the website. Oh, I can't. Wait, no, I can't find it. Wait, no, it's in the coming soon, isn't it? Because it's not out yet. Oh, where is it? Where's the fucking image gone? I saw it the other day and I was like, why would you make this image specifically like your fucking like poster image? It looks bad. But now I can't find it. Where did it go, chat? Where? I can't, wait, I know it was here, like, the other day. Like, I swear. Like, look how bad this shit looks. Like, oh, is that not gonna pull in? Ah, wait. I don't want to save the image. I don't want to save the image. That's cringe. That's gross and cringe. Like, this is the image they're going with. Like, it looks so bad. Like, why does his neck look like that? Like, it looks, I don't understand why this is like the poster image. Like, I don't get it. It looks bad. Like, is this just me? Like, does this look bad? Like, Zazu looks okay. Zazu and Rafiki look okay. And like the lion on the right looks okay. But like the middle one looks so bad. Like his neck, he doesn't look right. Like it, he doesn't look right. I thought I was going mental when I saw it. Like I was like, this cannot be real. Like what the fuck? Like if I didn't see it, like if I saw this on like Twitter or like Blue Sky or something, I would have thought it was like a stupid edit or something. If it wasn't for the fact that I saw it on like the local cinema's website listing, I would not have thought it was real. Like I genuinely would not have thought it was real. It looks so bad. Like his neck is just like so long. It's just like wow. Like, look at it. Like he's just like all neck. He's like fucking. or neck. And like I know like it's probably supposed to be like, you know, I know like his full mane hasn't come in yet and shit, but like I don't know, man. It looks so bad. Like even if prospectively, like even if lions can stretch their neck out that much, you know, even if it is anatomically correct, like it just looks bad for a still image, man. Go Gadget neck. Oh, on the subject of cartoons, Go Go Gadget was good cartoon. I loved Inspector Gadget. It was Inspector Gadget, wasn't it? It wasn't called Go Go Gadget. It was Inspector Gadget, I think. That was a good cartoon. I liked that as a kid. Do 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 do. Inspector Gadget. Do 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 do. Inspector Gadget was good. That was a good cartoon. Kid Megu enjoyed Inspector Gadget. Looks as bad as the remake. Honestly, I'm not even gonna watch it. I did watch the first Lion King live action remake. Out of curiosity more than anything, because the Lion King is probably it's definitely my childhood favorite Disney movie. I think my favorite Disney movie as an adult is probably still Tangled. Maybe Moana. If we're going by modern Disney, I really like Tangled and Moana a lot. But as a kid, The Lion King was my favorite Disney movie. So I kind of watched it out of morbid curiosity. And like it was bad. I didn't enjoy it. And like I don't know why they keep doing this, because like I don't know. It's one thing I don't particularly like the Disney Princess live action remakes either, to be fair. Like Beauty and the Beast was fine, but like I don't it didn't need to be made, you know? Like it didn't really add anything or bring anything new to the table, except Evermore. Evermore was good. That was a good addition. But apart from Evermore, like, you know, like the Beauty and the Beast remix really didn't need to exist, you know? It was fine. It was good. I enjoyed it, but like it didn't take my breath away or anything, you know? Like I don't think we were any better off or worse or off for having it one way or the other sort of thing, you know? But like they make a bit more sense to me. But like the ones with the animals, like the Lion King and the Jungle Book and stuff, they just look bad because like they still do the talking animal shtick, but like they try and like make all the movements and stuff hyper realistic to go with their hyper realistic like CG animals. But like it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like you need the exaggerated like mouth movements and body language and stuff, you know, like to really like convey like the energy and characteristics from like a talking animal movie. You need that exaggeration, you know, you need the exaggerated motion and expression and stuff. It doesn't work. Like the fucking scene where like, spoiler alert by the way, if anyone doesn't know the story to the Lion King already, what is wrong with you? But spoiler alert, like the scene down in the gorge where Mufasa dies and like Simba like he like goes up to him and he's like, Dad, why won't you wake up? Like that, like the original, like still fucking makes me cry as an adult. Like that is like so fucking well done and sad in the original, but like in the remake, it's like it's just weird. Like it just like Simba doesn't look upset or anything. Like he just looks like a lion cub, you know? Like he doesn't have any expression or any feeling or anything to it. Like yeah, he's saying the right stuff, but like without the visuals to like carry the message home. Like it's just fucking empty. Like it's just empty words. It's nothing. Like it fucking doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Megu, what the fuck? He dies? Shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know you guys didn't know. I didn't know you guys didn't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mufasa dies. Sorry. My bad. But yeah, like the Lion King remake just it doesn't work, and I didn't enjoy it in the. Also, this might be a bad take, I don't know, but I thought Beyonce's song in it was shit. You know, there was like all the hype, like you know, like Beyonce was like, was it Nala that Beyonce voiced? You know, I didn't think she was a great voice actress, and I didn't think her song was good. I all of the songs from the original Lion King were better. Also, the remake did not have Be Prepared, which also automatically makes it like a 0 out of 10. Be Prepared. It was like the best fucking song. I had, oh my god, Kid Megu was like so fucking like I fucking loved Uncle Scar. I fucking loved Uncle Scar as a kid. Like anytime he was on scene, I was so happy. And like just that like whole like scene, like just the singing, the visuals, you know, like the imagery, like the music, the lyrics, like everything just chef's kiss, so good. And then yeah, you like you didn't even get a new rendition of that in, not that I think the live action movie could have done it any kind of justice, to be fair. It wouldn't have done it any kind of justice. But like it still felt wrong for it not to be there. It felt wrong not to be there. Shit movie! So shit. So right, you. No, Be Prepared, 0 out of 10. She was Nala. I thought it was Nala, yeah. She's not sorry, she'll do it again. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Singers aren't good voice actors most of the time, sue me. And it's so true though. I fucking hate it, Toru, because like I feel like that's the norm these days, isn't it? It's become the norm. Like, you know, like having a big name celebrity tied to a character in your animation is the norm now. And I think animation has really suffered for it. Like, you know, if you look back at older characters, yeah, you might not have known who the voice actor was by name alone, but like they did a good fucking job, you know. Not every voice actor is no, wait, no, not the other way around. Not every actor is a good voice actor, because voice acting is a very different way of acting. Because again, like with voice acting is kind of like, it's like comparing like someone acting in like a Hollywood movie compared to like someone acting on Broadway, you know? The reason why like words and movements and stuff are so exaggerated in like Broadway musicals and stuff like that, the reason theater is so exaggerated is because obviously you've got a lot less to work with, you know, to convey those points. You know, you got a lot less detail in the sets and the environments and stuff. You don't have all the special effects or anything, you know. And also you got to bear in mind that not everyone has like a front row, you know, like this image is right in front of me viewing perspective, you know. You've got to be seen what you're doing by like the entire audience. So it's got to be bigger. It's got to be more like forced and exaggerated so that everyone can see what's going on. Whereas you don't need to do that with film acting, right? And voice acting's kind of the same, you know. Voice acting, it has to be exaggerated, you know. Like you have to like lean into a lot heavier because like you are fully characterizing that character with your voice alone, you know. Like, and like you've got to, again, like because you've got like the exaggerated like movements and expressions in animation, you know, the voices kind of got to match that up. And like you don't get that with a lot. I'm not saying no Hollywood actor can voice act, you know, some of them haven't done a bad job, but like some of them are just bad, you know, like it doesn't work so many of the times. But I feel like it's just the norm now, is that like you look at like fucking the Mario movie, you know, Chris Pratt as Mario, like he just, like, even if you didn't get Mario's voice actor, like, don't get me wrong, I can understand with the Mario movie, I fully understand why they didn't go for, I forget the name, of Mario's voice actor in like the games and stuff, but I do understand why they didn't get him to do the voices, because I feel like for an entire movie, like, you know, like if the entire movie for the Mario movie? Was Mario like, let's go, I'm gonna get me some pizza? You know, like if he was like that the entire movie, I think it would end up really grating, you know? Like I don't think it would work for like an entire movie, you know? So I don't disagree with them getting a different voice actor for him. And I don't necessarily disagree with him talking a different way. But I do disagree with the casting of Chris Pratt. Like, he didn't sell the role to me, like, at all. Like, he was just like, it could have been anyone's, like, dub of Mario kind of thing. Like, it could have just been, like, a silly YouTube dub or something. Like, yeah, like, it was just so bland and like, he was just Chris Pratt, right? He was just Chris Pratt. Like, Chris Pratt's voice coming from Mario's mouth. Like, huh? Like, it just, I don't know, it didn't work. It didn't work for me. And like, I know this is controversial as well, and I know I'm a bit of a hater because I don't like Jack Black anyway, but I also didn't like Jack Black as Bowser. Again, I think they were too heavy-handed in like forcing in like, oh, big popular character in big role, you know, and like, yeah, there was like a fuck ton of hype around it, and I don't think he did a great job. I'm sorry, I don't care if that's a bad take. I stand by it. I don't think he did an amazing job. It was fine. You know, I wouldn't say he did a bad job. I wouldn't say it was damn right terrible, but I don't think he did a good job. I think if it had been voiced by a proper voice actor instead, I think Bowser would have been way cooler. But as it was, he was just kind of, again, it was just like Jack Black's voice coming out of Bowser's face, you know? Like, it just, I don't know, it doesn't work for me. Oh, Toad, don't even get me started on Peaches. Mate, don't even fucking start me on Peaches. Before I even saw the movie, I fucking hated Peaches. And I hated seeing it in the movie, and then I've hated, and I just, it's, oh, it's like, it's so short and so repetitive, but like not even a teehee funny kind of way. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, maybe I'm not the target demographic. I don't know, but like, I don't get why everyone was so like fucking obsessed with Peaches. Like, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that funny. Like, it just wasn't. It just wasn't. I'm sorry. Jack Black was okay as Bowser, but Jack slipped through it a lot. But he was a lot better than Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Oh my god. Donkey Kong was so bad. Oh my, Donkey Kong was so, I literally wanted to die anytime Donkey Kong was on screen. He was insufferable. Donkey Kong was actually fucking insufferable. Like, ugh. Yeah, Donkey Kong was bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't say Jack Black did a bad job, you know? Like, he wasn't, I didn't find him insufferable, and I wouldn't say he did a bad job. Like, he did a fine job, you know? Like, it was passable. It was okay. I wasn't very passionate about it one way or the other, you know? Like, I didn't give a shit either way, sort of thing, you know? It didn't love it, didn't hate it, like didn't even kind of like it. It was just kind of neutral, you know. It was just it was you know, Black Jack's got an alright voice, you know, like he's very easy listening, you know, like he's got a nice voice to listen to. But it did just feel like Jack Black coming out Bowser's mouth a lot of time, which I think it's such a wasted opportunity, you know, like especially seeing like such big beloved characters like on a big screen and stuff, and then you just have these like regular ass voices coming out of them, you know? Like it just feels like such a missed opportunity. It was kind of an earworm, like I'm Just Ken from, but at least I'm Just Ken is like a full fucking song. Peaches is just the same word like 15 times in a row. Like at least I'm Just Ken is like a whole ass song. Like, even if you only repeat the chorus, it's still got like 200% more words than Peaches. Cause it wasn't like Peaches was literally just like peaches, 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 peaches. And then like a little bit of oh, whatever. I don't even properly remember. I've tried scrubbing Peaches from my fucking brain. Yeah, but you're walking home, you're all cute. Oh, wait, he did not just drop the C-bomb and run. How dare. How dare. Put it this way, we happened to be sat next to some parents with their kids when we went to see it. Not even halfway through till the kids go, "This is boring, can we go now?" Oh my god. What, in the Mario movie? In the Mario, damn. And like, children are the target audience. Children are the target audience. I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, not to sound like a hater or anything, but also I'm kind of a hater. But like, I didn't really want to see the Mario movie. I didn't even want to see it. Like, the trailers didn't interest me. You know, the voice actors didn't interest me. Like, I didn't really want to see it. Like, I only went to see it because Mia wanted to see it, you know, and Mia wanted me to go with him, so I did because I'm nice like that. So, and he will pay me back because I'm gonna make him watch the FNAF movie with me when it comes out as payback. But yeah, that's the only reason I went to see it was because Mia really wanted to see it. So I was like, okay, fine, but like I wasn't really interested in going. I personally found the Mario movie really overwhelming. Like, it was so bright. It was so colorful. There were so many different characters, so many different places we saw, but it felt like everything happened too fast. I think they crammed way too much stuff into the movie. Like, I think either the movie needed to be longer or it needed to be a multi-part, honestly. Like, it was too much for one movie, in my opinion. Like, it felt like we didn't see most of anything for long enough, you know? Because, like, we were in the real world, then we're in the Mushroom Kingdom, then we went to Donkey Kong's Kingdom, and then we're going back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then we go to Bowser's Kingdom, and then we're back in the real world, and then the movie ends. But it was just like, it was, you know, it was just bam, new scene, bam, new scene, bam, new scene, bam, new scene. Like, it felt like they tried to cram way too much into it. Like, I didn't feel like I was anywhere long enough to really get attached to anything, except I do think the Donkey Kong segment was too long. I think the stuff that happened in like the Donkey Kong Land outstayed its welcome, but that might just be me being a hater because I don't really like Donkey Kong, or like I don't really like the characters, the games, anything. Like I'm a Donkey Kong hater, I will admit. So that might be a me problem. That might be a me problem. Not everyone might agree that that part overstayed its welcome. It did for me personally. But yeah, for the most part, it was just like way too much happening and shit, like all the time. And there was like never, like, they never even gave you any downtime, you know? There was never anything like less stimulating to like rest your eyes on or anything. My model's eyes are freaking out today. What is happening? But yeah, like I feel like it never really gave you any breathing room or anything. Like, it was just ready, set, go, and then it was just like a fucking sprint until the end of the movie. Like, there was no water stops, you know? Like, you never got to stop and you know, catch your breath for a moment and take a sip, sort of thing. It was just constant. Like, I came out the movie with a migraine. Like, we were gonna go to Five Guys, and like have a mooch around the shops and stuff after we finished the movie. And me and Mia both came out of the movies with headaches. Like, we both came out with like headaches and feeling sick. And we ended up just driving straight home and ordering Five Guys to the house delivered instead. Because like, we just didn't want to be out anymore. Like, we felt sick, we had headaches, we just wanted to go home. And I can genuinely say I've never felt that way with a movie before. I never felt that way with a movie before. But yeah, like, if they do a second one, like, I genuinely don't even want to go see it. Like, if they do make a second one and Mia wants to see it, like, he's either gonna have to go alone or rope one of his other IRL friends into going or something. Because I don't want to see it. I didn't care enough about the first one to warrant seeing a second one if they make it. The animation was good though. It
It was. The animation wasn't bad. Again, my main gripe with the animation is just kind of like everything happened too fast. Like you didn't really get a chance to like sit back and admire anything, you know, because all of the environments were really crazy detailed. Everything was really colorful and stuff, and like everything was happening so fast that like I didn't really get a chance to properly appreciate any of it, sort of thing, you know. See, I will agree to a degree. The animation was good, but I still think the pacing of it was fucked. But you know, maybe that's just I don't know. Maybe like I said, I'm probably not the target audience. You know, maybe they've made it for like you know, is it Gen Alpha? Like what's the current generation? They've made it for like the iPad kid generation. You know, these kids that are just like glued to screens watching TikToks and YouTube shorts all day every day. Maybe it's made for that audience. It clearly wasn't made for me. I need to plug my phone in, chat. I'm doing a Toru. My phone's gonna die. I love that low battery has just become doing a Toru now. I just sat here, man. How does it feel that your low battery has become your place in the community, Toru? How does it feel that that's your community trait? It was the studio that makes Minions, so they assume their audience are kids with no real attention. Oh, Minions. Oh. Right, I liked the first Despicable Me movie, and I liked the Minions. I thought they were cute and funny in the first one, but I wasn't like super hardcore passionate about Minions. But like I liked them, you know. They were funny enough, you know. I didn't hate the Minions, but then I feel like other people liked the Minions way too much, and then like it all became about the Minions, and then like even fucking Facebook mums were like posting Minion memes and stuff, and I honestly never want to see a Minion ever again in my life. I wasn't originally a Minion hater. I was a Minion enjoyer initially, you know, not to a crazy length or anything, you know, but like I enjoyed them enough in the movie, you know, they were funny little guys originally, but I'm so fucking sick of Minions now. The fucking Minionification of things is just bad. Like, I don't think Despicable Me 2 was anywhere near as good as the first one anyway. I haven't seen anything after Despicable Me 2, and like I didn't go see the movie, the Minion movie or anything like that. Like I'm so fucking done with Minions. They saw the hype around Minions, and they saw that people like these funny little guys, and then they're like, what if we just go all in on these funny little guys? Like, what if we just go all in on the Minions? What if the Minions is the majority of the screen time? And for some reason, everyone was like, "Yeah, brilliant idea, Chief," and they went with it. Nah, I liked the first Despicable Me, and I'll still watch it. You know, like, if it's on the telly, I'll watch it. You know, like I've got no issues watching the first Despicable Me. I think Despicable Me was good, but that opinion solely relates to the first one. I don't think it needed sequels or anything. You know, it could have been a single installment just fine. It could have been a single installment just fine. Despicable Me went off the cliff. The first one wasn't bad. It just went down. It really did. And it went downhill so fucking fast. Generation Apple. I'm normally sat within 3 foot of a place to charge their phone. But that's Toru needs to do that. You need a charging solution, Toru, I'm telling you. You need a charging solution, man. Oh my god, I'm so sick of them. I want them all to burn the pit of hell. No, Hellfire is too good for the Minions. They have to go straight to the sun. Minions have to be thrown straight into the sun. Hell is too good for minions. Okay, I'm back with I'm back with you. Twitch can't ban me for getting my boobs out because I'm a VTuber and you didn't see. Your thoughts on minions is exact way I thought about Rabbids when they were introduced to Rayman. Like in the first game, then watched as Rayman got completely discarded just to post more rabbit dribble. I never played Rayman. I don't know anything about Rayman, so I can't relate to that. But if it's minion-esque, then it's probably bad, and I'm sorry. I know Rayman is like a really beloved franchise, but like I never had Rayman as a kid, so like I have like no nostalgia for Rayman. I don't hate it, but like I don't have any opinion on it really. Like it doesn't look like the kind of game I would play as an adult, you know. So he's just kind of whatever to me. I know it exists as a concept, you know. Like if you tell me Rayman, I have a mental image. That's about it though. It was part of my big three for childhood: Rayman, Crash, and Spyro. See, I didn't have any of those. I didn't have any of those when I was younger. So like I don't understand anything about those games, and like it's one of those things. Like I remember like the first time I told Mia like, oh, I've never played Crash Bandicoot, and Mia's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I never had it. And he's like, Crash Bandicoot's amazing. You should play it. And like, I know Mia loves Spyro as well, and like Mia tried to get me to play Spyro, and I'm just like, no, it looks bad. And like I'm sure like at the time, you know, I'm sure it looked good at its time, you know, but like as an adult with no pre-built nostalgia or anything, it just looks bad. I'm sorry. It's like the same with like that game Mia's been playing recently. They got the remaster. What's it called again? Like Soul Man. I don't know what it is. The man with the butt cheeks. I forget what it's called, but yeah, that game. Like Mia was telling me how excited he was. He's like, it looks so good. Look at it, and I'm just like, it looks bad. Then again, like I appreciate it's the fact that like I don't have any nostalgia to it, you know. I don't have any nostalgia to any of it. So like even though the edges and like the textures and stuff are like cleaned up, like obviously it's not like a remaster in the sense that they've like completely remade the models and stuff, you know, like it's still got that goofy like old game like aesthetic to it, you know, which at the time was charming. And there's games from that era that I did like, you know. But yeah, just having no nostalgia factor or anything, I just see stuff like Rayman and shit like that, and I'm just like, that looks bad. Oh yeah, these days it's absolutely nostalgia filled. Yeah, no, I don't have nostalgia. It's like I remember Mia telling me, oh, I forget what it's called. What's the movie? The movie with David Bowie in it, where he has a really generously pronounced package. I don't remember what it's called because I've never seen it. But like Mia loves that movie. Like he saw it as a kid and like loved it and thought it was amazing and stuff like that. And like Mia's like tried convincing me to watch it, and I'm just like, no. And he's like, why not? And I'm just like, it looks so bad. I can understand how it would have looked good for its time. Like I get it. I can understand how it would have looked good for its time. But from an adult lens with absolutely zero nostalgia, it looks bad. I'm sorry. I have no interest in seeing Labyrinth. Labyrinth, that's it. Yeah, I have no interest in seeing that. Like, my eyes are good, thanks. I don't think they need to perceive that. Why is the streamer spouting such hateful comments? I'm just a hateful kind of person. Did you not know that? I mean, you're lucky. We haven't got on to the I hate men segment of the stream yet. We haven't got onto the man hating segment yet. It'll come. It always does. What is there a word for? Is there a word for you know like? Is there like an opposite to misogyny? What's the opposite word? Misandry. I thought there would be one, yeah, but I couldn't think what it was. Yeah, we haven't got onto the misandry segment yet, but we'll get there. It's only a matter of time. Hero hasn't been in stream enough today, so we just haven't quite got there yet. It's normally Hero prompted. Hi, Bat. How you doing? I am so stinky bobinky. It is true. I do need a wash. I'm starting to feel it. I do need a wash. I'm getting to like levels of grime that are uncomfortable even for me. But at the same time, a shower or bath is so much effort. I have so few beads. Oh my god, I can join that bit. I love that bit. Another that was from back then, I was so hyped to play it, is Tomba or Tombi. And wait, I've never even heard of that. I don't know. I don't even recognize the name of that. Like, I haven't played Rayman or like Crash Bandicoot and stuff, but I know the names, you know. But I don't think I've ever heard of Tomba. Hang on, I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna do a little. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's scary. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that. He scares me. He's really scary looking. Megu no likey. Megu no likey. That scares me a little bit. Why is he throwing a pig? I have so many questions, but I do not want answers. I'm afraid. I'm closing that tab. We're gonna stop looking at that. What? Oh my god! This. Wait, this box is terrifying. What is this? I hate it. I hate it. Why does he have like a child's head on a man's body? That is weird, and I don't like it. I hate it. That is not okay. That is very not okay. Why does he look like that? No, I gotta close the tab. I'm freaking myself out. I don't want to look at him anymore. Oh god. I didn't have a PlayStation, so I don't know any of those games. We did have a PlayStation. And I know we did have some games for it, but I don't remember playing the PlayStation that much. I don't really remember much of playing the PlayStation. I think I played the Nintendo more than the PlayStation. I think I remember my brother having Metal Gear Solid. Like, I know we had PlayStation games. I don't remember what any of them were. But I know we didn't have any of like the big ones, you know. Like, I know we didn't have the big ones, like the you know, we didn't have like Crash Bandicoot, Ratchet and Clank, and stuff like that. You know, like I know we didn't have those kind of games. I do remember having Metal Gear Solid. Oh, where's Tekken PlayStation? I remember playing Tekken. Is Tekken PlayStation? Me and my brother used to play the Tekken games quite a lot. I remember Tekken. I used to be. I'm a button masher. Okay, I can't really play fighting games. I'm a certified button masher, and I used to play Eddie Gordo. And yeah, anyone who knows Tekken and Eddie Gordo and button mashing, yeah, my brother didn't like me. Mickey, do you remember getting the demo discs from McDonald's? No, my mum would never take us to McDonald's. We never went to McDonald's. My mum didn't like McDonald's, so we never had McDonald's. So like, I never had like McDonald's or like Happy Meals or anything like that as a kid. Like, I only started eating McDonald's like post relationship with Mia. So yeah, I don't remember that. Thank you. I can put up your takes, but any player now we are at odds. Yeah, I was shamelessly an Eddie Gordo main. And like he was like he was so toxic because like he fueled my button mashing ways too, because like I couldn't beat my brother with a lot of other characters, you know, because like I wasn't good enough at the game. And my brother's the kind of guy that he will actually like try and learn button combos and stuff like that, you know. My brother will actually make an effort, like even back then when we were younger, like he would make an effort to do stuff. Whereas I would always just button mash. I never even bothered trying to learn skills or combos or attacks or anything like that. But like Eddie Gordo was like he just like really facilitated that kind of button spammy gameplay. I don't know what it was about him like from a technical standpoint, but yeah, he just like facilitated that. And like it's even if you're just button mashing, like back then it was so easy to just get my brother caught up in like a series of kicks that he could not escape from, and I would win. And obviously that just fueled me to keep doing it, because like he was one of the few characters I could actually win with. So I would keep playing him because I wanted to win. So I would keep playing. I remember, we used to play, what console was Soul Calibur on? We used to play one of the Soul Calibur games quite a lot. I used to play fighting games. I actually used to play fighting games quite a lot, even though I don't know how to play them properly, and I'm a button masher. Like I used to play fighting games all the time with my brother. Oh, does anyone remember Rival Schools? That was such a good game. Rival Schools is one of my favorite fighting games. GameCube and PS2. Oh, I don't know. We had both. I don't know which one we had it on. We had both though. I used to like playing who are my Soul Calibur characters? I used to like Siegfried. I remember liking Siegfried. Sophitia and Ivy, I think, were my main characters in Soul Calibur. Oh, and the boy with the stick. I don't remember his name, but there was like a boy with a big stick. That's so wrong out of context. Who's the Soul Calibur boy with the big stick? I used to play him a lot as well. They were my Soul Calibur. The boy with the stick, yes. It narrows it down enough, right? Hang on, I'm gonna Google it. Soul Calibur stick boy. That's gotta narrow it down. Him, Kalik, yes. See, the internet knows. The first result brings up Kalik Soul Calibur. That was him. He's the stick boy. I used to play the stick boy a lot. I think again, like stick boy was kind of. I think stick boy. I think he might have been my Soul Calibur Eddie Gordo. I think he was like my big winner. I think again he was like one of those characters that was just very easy to cheaply win with. I don't know what this says about me as a person, but Yeah. Kalik, and I hate you now. Wait, why do you hate me? Why do you hate me for Kalik? Oh dear. A fucking quarterstaff reduced to a stick. What the fuck is a quarterstaff? It's a stick. It's a big stick. What is wrong with calling a big stick, huh? Huh? What is wrong? What is wrong with calling a big stick, huh? What's the problem? What's the would you not want to be known as Stick Boy? Would you not want to be? I would have thought a man would love to be referred to as the man with the big stick. That's a compliment, right? I thought that was a compliment for men. He was. He had a 2-button input that would typo and study. Hell yeah, I love me a cheap, easy to play fighting game character. Hell yeah. See, take this as your warning, chat, to never play a fighting game with Megu. Never play a fighting game with Megu. I was Sigrid and Cervantes. Oh wait, Cervantes. Was he the pirate man? Is Cervantes the one that's kind of piratey? I think he was. He was. If that's who I'm thinking of, they were pretty cool too. I think my brother used to play him a lot. If it makes you feel better, Lilac, when I got too annoying in Soul Calibur, my brother would pull out Voldo, so... if I got too annoying, my brother would pull out Voldo to knock me down a peg because I hated Voldo, because he was really creepy and weird, and he still scares me. I'm googling the Soul Calibur characters now. I want to see them. I don't remember everyone. I want just like an image of everyone, you know. I don't want to wiki. I don't want to have to click through everyone. I just want a picture and a name, you know. Google Images is not facilitating my need. I bet you played Kirby and Smash and Span. I don't play Smash. I have played Smash, but I didn't enjoy it. So I have very little experience in playing Smash. I didn't like it.
Think time. Big stretch.
Smash Bros has way too much going on because you got like the multiple different characters, then you got like all the different items and stuff that can drop, and then like you've got like all the different like levels of the level, and like the oh my like so no, not Soul Calibur, Smash Bros. It's too much. It's too much of everything. Too much going on. Too much sights. Too much sounds. Too much level. Like I can't with Smash Bros. Welcome home, Mr. Lion. I'll have some tea, thank you. And a big stretch. Oh, my shoulder clicked. Oh. Mr. Lion, you're a reasonable person. Is it acceptable to call a quarterstaff a big stick? Be our voice of reason, Mr. Lion. Is it acceptable to call a quarterstaff a big stick? Me and Geary say yes, but Toru say no. I play Soul Calibur 6 every so often. Scared a friend when they fought me. They were in the pro scene as a 2B main. Oh god. Fucking oh my god, like pro fighting game players or something else. They're fucking scary. Like people who like know all the inputs and like can like effortlessly and like
says,
flawlessly
I do
pull
remember
them off
going
and
over
stuff.
to this person's house
Oh.
I never been to with a friend of mine. A bunch of people were playing Mortal Kombat. It was a bunch of dudes.
Oh, I loved Mortal
When I
Kombat.
said I like playing games, they invited me to play. I think they thought, ha ha ha, yeah, girl playing games. I decimated them and they just sat there like, WTF.
Hell yeah. Oh, I was a Scorpion girly. I really liked Scorpion. Come over here. I thought he was really cool. Who was Sonya? Is Sonya a Mortal Kombat character? There was a female character I used to play. I think it was Sonya. My memory's so bad. I haven't like played or thought about these characters in so long. I don't remember anyone. Yeah, Sonya. She was really cool. I really liked Sonya as a kid. Like, I thought she was really cool in the original game. And like I thought her headband was really cool. And I liked like her crop top and stuff. I thought she was like girl goals to me as a kid. I always thought Sonya was really cool. I think she's been quite heavily sexualized over the years. But back in the day, I thought she was cool. Looking at the images on Google, she's definitely been upscaled for the male gaze, hasn't she? I've seen images on Google. She has like long hair and a ponytail now and stuff, and more defined boobs and butt. Unsurprising. I never played Mortal Kombat before, so I had no idea any of them characters, and I still fucking beat them. That's because you're a certified badass, Giri. Cool stuff is just a big stick. It is, right? Like a quarterstaff. If yes, then it's a reasonable big stick. Yeah, big stick. Big stick. I feel like if I played a fighting game these days, I would be so bad at it. I was never good at it, to be fair, but I feel like I would be so much worse at them now. I can't imagine being any good at games like that these days. It's so funny. I actually, like, with my brother, like, growing up, with my brother, like, two of the things I used to play the most are, like, things I don't even touch now. I used to play a lot of fighting games, and I used to play a lot of racing games, believe it or not. God knows how many hours, historically, I've lost to Gran Turismo over my childhood and teen years. But yeah, I used to play Gran Turismo a lot with my brother as well. Again, I wasn't terribly good at it. I used to just like I didn't pick cars that were like good names or powerful engines or anything like that. I picked cars I liked the look of. I was like, this one's so cute. I used to use the what was it? A Daihatsu Terios. It's like this really tiny like Japanese like micro van. Not van. Like it's like a little micro truck thing. It's like this teeny tiny little truck. It's like really shit, but like I used to like using that just because it was cute and funny. I played fighting games and racing games as a kid too. Like, I don't really touch them now. Yeah, it's the same for me. Like I used to play them a fuckload. Like honestly, probably the bulk of the games I played, and now just nope, nope. Don't play anything like that anymore. Actually, I suppose technically as well, like if you factor in like if you factor in like Mario games and like stuff like Banjo-Kazooie, I suppose technically I used to play platformers quite a lot as well. And again, I don't play anything that's really platformy anymore. I don't really play anything now like I used to as a kid. I did Need for Speed for quite a bit. I don't remember which ones it was. Oh, we never had Need for Speed. I just remember, I don't know if we had other racing games. I only remember Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is the only one I remember. I don't think we had others. I know we definitely didn't have Need for Speed. I don't know if we had anything else other than Gran Turismo, but I remember us having Gran Turismo. I don't remember which one. We had one of the Gran Turismos. I have Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2 on the GameCube. Hell yeah. Hero's been playing one of the Need for Speeds. I don't remember which one it is. But Hero's been playing one of them on stream fairly recently. And again, like I know this is like largely because like I was saying earlier with like Rayman and stuff like that. Like I know it's but like largely because I have like no nostalgia for or anything. But like I'm like fucking watching Hero play this Need for Speed game, and like he's like gushing over like how cool everything is and stuff. And he's like, oh look at it, it's so cool. And I'm just like sat here and I'm like, this shit looks so bad. I'm like sat here, I'm like, this looks so bad, and like the voice work is so cheesy and bad and like trying way too hard to be cool. But like if I think about how old I would have been back then, I probably would have found it cool. But like I didn't know it back then. I only know it now as an adult, so it looks bad to me. Also, Kiri, every time I see Need for Speed now, I think of you, and my brain is just like, speed for speed. My brain has been rewired to speed for speed because of your cute little failed joke you did. My brain has just like accepted speed for speed as like the canon name. But yeah, I watch Hero play and I'm just like, this isn't cool. Like, when does the cool thing happen? Again, like, go back to Mia playing Soul Reaver, and like he was saying how cool it was, and like even people in chat was saying like it's cool, Meku. I swear it's gonna get cool. And I'm like, and Mia's like, oh, this part's so cool, and I'm like watching. And I'm watching, and I'm watching, and I'm like, when does the cool thing happens? And then like Mia's like, oh, I love that. That's so cool. And I'm like, did I miss it? Like, what was the cool bit? Nothing cool has happened. But I know it's just a me problem. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Like, if I replayed GoldenEye, like me and my brother used to have GoldenEye on the N64, and like obviously that looks absolutely arse now, you know? But like to me, GoldenEye is nostalgic, you know? So like to me, I would play it and feel like all warm and nostalgic and stuff and be like, oh, this is so cool, I remember this is awesome. But yeah, like I don't have that for a lot of games, because like we didn't have that many games. Like growing up, like I felt like we had a lot for our circumstances, but like we didn't have a lot compared to like most people, you know? And like all our games that we did have were like secondhand. We never had like brand new games on release or anything. We just had what we could get our hands on at the local, you know, secondhand game shop. We have GoldenEye somewhere for the PS1. Never played it. Was it on the was that on PS1? I had it on N64. I don't know if it was on anything else. I definitely had it on N64. I swear I had it on N64. But now I'm doubting myself. I think it was N64. I just need a Dino Crisis remake, Pandemonium remake, and Legend of the Dragoon remake, and I'll be happy. Just a few remakes then. Oh my god, how do you guys feel about Turok coming back? That's kind of unexpected. Like, Turok hasn't been a thing for like how many fucking years? I remember having Turok again on the N64, I think. I do remember us having Turok. I remember like at the beginning of the game where it'd be like, I'm Turok. And it was one of those games that had a lot of fog, which at the time you were like, why is it so foggy? And then as an adult you realize it's because like it couldn't render very far into the distance. But yeah, kind of wild to think that like Turok is coming back with like a new game. That's kind of crazy. I never played Okami. I've heard only good things, but I've never played it personally. I was more hyped for Onimusha. I don't know what Onimusha is. I know Okami. Okami's like the painterly one, isn't it, with the dog? It's probably not a dog. Someone's gonna be like, Megan, it's not a dog. But it's a dog, right? It's a dog. Toru's about to scream at me just like he did with the big stick. It's not a dog, Megger! It's a great game. Long, but great. Oh, I don't like long games. Technically, it's a god in dog form. Ah, so it is a dog! Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, if looks like dog is dog. It doesn't matter what it might be. If it looks like dog is dog. Wait, that reminds me of something completely unrelated to anything. And this is like such a wild tangent, I know. But I found out the other day, I was just like browsing. I can't remember if it was on Blue Sky or Twitter, but I was just like scrolling the other day and I saw this really fucked up monster and I was like, ooh, what is that? That's kind of cool. And then I read the caption. And it was like, today I learned that the clown in It isn't just a weird guy in clown makeup. And I was like, wait, what? And like, I've never read the book and I've never seen the movies or anything. Because obviously, like, historically, I've not been an enjoyer of scary media. But like, I also did not realize Pennywise wasn't just a clown. I didn't realize Pennywise wasn't just a weird clown. I didn't know. I had no idea, and I saw this like really fucked up. I don't know if it's from the movie or if it's like if it was fan art or what, but I saw this like really fucked up image of him with like this like really big gaping mouth with like hundreds of teeth in it, and I was like, I did not know he could look like that. And then I'm like scrolling through the comments and like everyone in the comments is like, tell me you didn't watch the movie without telling me you didn't watch the movie, and like really snarky stuff like that. And it's like, well, yeah, they've like already said that like they didn't know he was this kind of thing. And like I was the same, like I had no idea. Like how, if you hadn't have read the book or seen the movies, like how would you know? Because the only thing you ever see of him in the trailers and stuff is just clown. You know, it's just a human clown. He doesn't have any monster features to him or anything. He is just a clown. So I thought he was just a clown. I didn't know. But yeah, apparently he's like some like big, like all-powerful, like alien, like godlike alien creature thing. I had no idea. How much of that is explored in the movie? I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me interested in watching the movie. I don't really like clowns, but I'm down for eldritch horrors and alien monstrosities. Yeah, Pennywise was an alien, but want to hear something funnier? Okay, hit me. Hit me with the funnier thing. Yeah, I just thought he was just a weird clown. I genuinely just thought he was a weird clown. I had no idea. He is an alien that morphs into your greatest fear, so he becomes many things in the movie, but defaults to a clown as that is one of the more widely common fears, along with spiders. There's a fan theory that Pennywise and Mary Poppins apparently are the same aliens. Wait, what? How does that fan theory come into... Wait, explain. Mary Poppins? As in, like, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That are we talking the same Mary Poppins? Are we talking a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, Mary Poppins? Is there a different Mary Poppins I'm not aware of? Most movies or books have a fandom wiki, so you could still learn about it without watching the movie. I kind of want to watch it now, though. Like, how much? Like, do you see him like transforming? Like, do you see him as like other things in the movie? They both return every 20 to 27 years to regenerate energy from children. Tend to return to the children they met on their previous visit, and they have the same set of powers which they use. Wait, really? Wait, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Wait, why does that make sense though? That's a good fan theory. I like that. I like that. That's a good fan theory. Wait, I kind of want to watch it now. I kind of want to watch it. How scary is it for someone who's never seen like a scary movie like that? How scary is it? How scary? Yeah, probably not for you, Gary. Where would you say it is on the scary meter? I've only watched like one like horror movie, which to be fair, I didn't find scary. I don't know what this says about me, but a couple of years ago, I remember doing like a disco, not a disco, not a disco. Mia did a Discord movie night. I can't remember. I don't think it was a stream thing. I think it was pre-stream because I remember Eric being there. Was it a stream thing? I don't remember. I know. I think Eric and Krusty watched it. I can't remember if it was a Final Fantasy friend group thing or a stream friend group thing. I can't remember. But we watched this movie. Oh, what was it? Is it The Autopsy of Jane Doe? And like they'd watched a few like scary movies on Discord together, and like they kept asking me to watch one with them, and I was like, no, I don't want to. And then like I eventually gave in when they watched this one, The Autopsy of Jane Doe, I think it was called. And I like everyone was saying like apparently that movie is supposed to be like super duper scary and stuff, but I didn't find the Autopsy of Jane Doe scary. There was only one part of the movie that scared me, and that was the only part that was like a cheap jump scare where like something like loud like flashed up in front of your face for a couple of seconds, and that doesn't really count as scary to me. I don't count jump scares as like a proper scare, you know, because like you're gonna jump, right? It's like when people do like the thing like, you know, like, oh, are you afraid of buttercups? And then they like you do that in your face and you blink and they're like, ha, you blinked, you're afraid of buttercups, you know. It reminds me of that like kind of bullshit that kids do. So I don't consider jump scares like scary, but yeah, I didn't find The Autopsy of Jane Doe very scary. I didn't find it scary, but if you know Likey Clowns, avoid. It's not that scary. The modern ones are more in the horror and scare sides. The Tim Curry one is amazing, but so funny because Tim Curry eats every scene he's in. One more to give. If you have arachnophobia or a phobia of clowns, then it might not be for the viewer. The other things are more manageable. I don't like clowns. I do find them like creepy, but like, I wouldn't say I have a phobia of clowns, you know? Like if I see a clown, I'll be like, oh no, I hate it, you know? But like, I don't feel like I'm scared of clowns, you know? Like I definitely don't love them, and I definitely think they're visually very creepy, and it's not like a trope I enjoy. But I wouldn't say, I don't think I'm scared of clowns. in like a heavier, more like phobia kind of way, you know? We all float here. Mia, have you seen it? Wait, is it on Netflix? Wait. Wait, you've seen... Why didn't you tell me he was a monster? I thought it was just a clown. I thought it was just a clown. And, like, I found out the other day that it's not just a clown movie. I thought it was just, like, a murder clown movie, which didn't interest me. But I recently found out that he's not just a clown, and now I'm interested. No, shut up, Netflix. Why are you so loud? Oh, it's not on Netflix. What the fuck? Stinky. It's on Amazon. Chat, bear with me. Bear with me. This is important. I don't know why this is suddenly important, but it's important now, okay? Avoid watching it, Megu. It's not a Megu movie. Read the fandom wiki. It's not scary. It's very unsettling. That's fine, though. Oh, wait, Mia, we need to watch that Warhammer thing you showed me. We need to watch that too. Sorry, I just loaded up Amazon and it's just like right there, like TV shows we'll think you like. Secret Level. It's like, yes, I do want to see this, Amazon. You're so right, babe. Is it just called It? Is the movie just called It? Oh, it's not on Prime Video either. You have to rent it. It's on there, but it's not like one you can just watch. You have to rent it. That's so stinky. I don't want to pay to watch media. Stinky. How is it not on Amazon or Netflix? That's so shit. Anyway, yeah, Mia, we should watch the Warhammer thing. The only sub-service it seems to be on is Now TV. That's no good to me. I don't have Now TV. I have Now TV. Stinky. Man, kind of shit in this world. Me and Geary can't watch Chicago. Now I can't watch it. Well, what even can you watch on these services, man? What can you watch on these services? I was doing college work. Cat says no. The cat is absolutely correct. No more worky. You've done some work today, right? Now is cat time. Oh wait, you have them, Mia? Oh my god, can we watch it? I want to see if it's scary. Can we watch it? Will you watch it with me, Mia? Will you hold my hand if I get scared? Will you hold my hand if I get scared? Will you give me a kiss goodnight so I don't get nightmares? Yeah, I think if it's like unsettling stuff, like I kind of like that, like, because like that's why I quite like psychological horror stuff. I don't like the kind of horror I don't like I don't like horror when it's like just like gore and violence and jump scares for the sake of being gory and like I wouldn't want to watch Saw, you know, because like Saw like is all like I know Saw does have a psychological aspect to it as well, but like the Saw movies as an example, you know, it's all about the traps, isn't it, you know, and how they progressively get, you know, gorier and more unpleasant and disturbing and stuff like that. I wouldn't want to watch that. I wouldn't want to watch something like Saw. I don't think movies like that are good or interesting. I think they're gross. So like I don't like things that are just like jump scares. I don't like jump scare movies because, like I said earlier, I think jump scares are just a bit lame. Like jump scares is like the cheapest form of scaring, isn't it? Like having a jump scare or two
isn't a problem. But like if you have like a game or a movie and the scares are predominantly jump scare based, I just think that's kind of lame, you know? I would rather be scared in other ways than just jump scares. So yeah, I don't like jump scare stuff, and I don't like stuff that just focuses on like being really gory for the sake of being gory, you know? So like I like things like slasher fix and stuff like that, I don't think would interest me. But like psychological horror is cool. And eldritch horror is cool. Like monster stuff is cool. Cause like Still Wakes the Deep, you know, like, that was really disturbing and unsettling and like made me feel a bit sick at points, but like it was amazing. I loved it. You know? So like yeah. If it's the kind of horror that's more like unsettling and stuff, then I think I might be okay. Because I think that's the kind of horror I like more. I'm not really about jump scares or gore or anything. I like the psychological horror, you know? Being creeped out by clowns is a good thing for this film. The straight phobia would be a no. Also, the modern 2 movies. Oh, the modern is 2 movies. So it's 2 hours for part 1 and near 3 for part 2. Okay. Yeah, I want to watch it. I want to. I mean, worst case scenario, like you know, if it's a movie, right? Like if you're not enjoying it, you can turn it off, right? Like it's a movie. It's the end of the world. If it suddenly pushes a button that you know you didn't realize you had and don't want to be pushed, you could just stop watching, right? Like it's not the end of the world. And it's not like I'm not a kid. Like I'm not going to be like long term traumatized by a movie or something. You know, if I really don't like it and we stop watching it, you know, it's not going to adjust like my psyche in my developmental years or anything like that. You know, I don't think it's a problem if I try it and don't enjoy it. Right? Yeah, like I feel like you'd have nothing to lose. It was also the second Stephen King thing I saw. It was the first I saw was Misery. I picked up the books. I love his books. But I also do not recommend the It book. Watch the film. The stuff not in the movies are best left out. Oh, really? I'll take your word for it. I don't read books anyway. Books are cringe. Cat girls don't like books. Too many words in books for Megu. I'm like so fucking lazy with reading. I don't even read manga anymore. I used to read manga, but like I don't even read manga anymore. Put it this way, it's stuff not even I'm not comfortable typing out. Oh god. Sheesh. For me, it's weird. Seeing someone being pierced is more gross than them being ripped apart. If the viscera was believable, we know like it. So once poked. Oh, someone once poked a crayon through my hand in grade school, and to this day it does whatever childhood trauma would be doing. Oh, bless you, Benjamin. That is very valid. That is very valid. That's why, like, I think that's why like I've talked about this before. Like, I'm better with like gore in like video games and like anime and stuff than I am movies. Like, I can't do gory movies at all. Like, and like TV shows and stuff. I can't watch like medical documentaries or like medical dramas and stuff like that because it's too realistic, you know. It feels too real, and like that's what I find really unsettling about gore in like movies and TV and stuff. Is that it feels too gross and weird. But like if it's in like a game or like anime and it's like something that's like a more stylized piece of media, then I'm okay with it more because like I don't know, like my brain has more separation. Like, you know, this isn't real. This is just anime, so it's not as gross. You know, this isn't horrible because it's just a video game. But like if I see a movie and it's like real people and it looks like real blood and organs and stuff like that, then it icks me out really bad and I can't do it. That's why like me and Mia started watching the Fallout show on Amazon, and I literally couldn't even
Like, I barely made it through the first episode, and like I spent so much of the first episode with my fingers in my ears and my eyes closed because I did not like the sights or sounds at all. It was so much more like, don't get me wrong, I didn't think the Fallout show would be all happiness and rainbows. Like, I'm not a complete idiot. I didn't expect it to be sunshine and rainbows and happy times. But like, the first episode was a lot. Like, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for anyone if they haven't seen it and they want to, because I know it's still fairly like recent-ish. So I don't want to say anything too spoilery. But yeah, I did not cope well with the first episode of the Fallout shows. Like, I said to Mia, I was like, yeah, you can watch this one. Did you ever watch that, Mia? I gave Mia permission to watch it without me. I was like, I don't think I can watch this. I was like, you can watch that one without me. I don't know if Mia actually did watch it, though. I don't know if he did carry on watching it or not. Nah, I was too busy. Oh, you should. I mean, it was good. Like, like the production values and like everything, from what I could tell, looked really good. And I've heard good things from people that have watched it. But it's too violent for me. Like, you know, and again, like, I can play the Fallout video games, you know, like I can use my VAT skill in the Fallout games and I can blow someone's torso to pieces and it doesn't bother me. But the gore that was in the Fallout TV show made me feel sick and I couldn't watch it. And like, even if I closed my eyes, like I would have to plug my ears too, because like, even if you just closed your eyes, like it's really heavy handed on like all the kind of like squishing and squelching sound effects of like the blood and the organs, and you know, you had like all the tissue tearing like sounds and like the bones cracking and crunching and stuff, and just, oh, nah. I couldn't do it. I could not do the Fallout show. Like, seeing someone get exploded into bits in game, no problem. And seeing stuff like that in this show, big problem. That's kind of how Megu Brain draws the line. Video games, fine. Movies or like things that look hyper realistic, like even if I know it's fake, like, you know, even if I know it's like a movie or whatever, like, you know, if it looks like it's happening to a real person, I can't do it. I can't do it. And it's the same why I can't watch like medical documentaries or anything like that, because like the second I start seeing like an incision being made with a scalpel or something, I literally want to hurl. So haven't seen the Fallout show. I've heard it's really good. I just personally couldn't watch it because it was too much for me. It was too much for me. Like, the amount of the episode I spent just hiding, plugging my ears and closing my eyes so I couldn't see and hear anything. Like, for what I did see, it wasn't worth it, you know? It wasn't worth it. Like, I don't know if every episode is like that, you know. Some of the episodes probably aren't as heavy-handed with it, I would imagine. But yeah, I just decided not to watch it. I decided it was not Megu-friendly media. The ending scene of Hot Fuzz had me hyperventilating the first time I saw it, even though it's a more comedy movie. Oh, what is... I've seen Hot Fuzz, but I don't remember what the ending is. What happens at the end of Hot Fuzz? If you don't mind saying it. You don't have to write it. If it's going to make you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to write it or anything. But I know I've seen Hot Fuzz, but I don't remember how it ended. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I saw it ages ago. I don't really remember it. Hot Fuzz, that's the one with Simon Pegg, isn't it? Where he's like, is he like a big city cop, but he gets like transferred to like a little village or something? Am I thinking of the right movie? I might not even be thinking the right movie.
I used to be fine with it, but the internet is a weird and disgusting place, and I've seen some shit. Now I can't take gore anymore. Oh, Chloe, bless you. That is very valid. There is some fucked up shit on the internet. I haven't seen it. Personally, I avoid stuff like that. But I've seen comments from other people on like TikTok and Reddit and Twitter and stuff like that, and I know there's places out there where you can watch fucked up shit. I don't know why people do that to themselves. I don't know why people want to see that, you know, but like I know you can see like Mexican cartel torture videos and shit like that. I remember hearing about this website. I don't remember what it was called. Because I'd never been there. But I saw someone on TikTok like fairly recently talking about this website. And apparently there was this website and it like warns you before you click through that it's got like disturbing media or something. But it was something that like had like several different levels, and like, you know, the more levels you got through, like the more disturbing the videos got, kind of thing. And like, I remember just like reading the comments on this post, and I'm just like reading through it and I'm like, you guys are all fucking psychopaths. Like, why does anyone even want to look at this one? Like why would you want to do that? Like, and there were comments of people being like, oh, I didn't find the stuff in level 5 too bad, actually. But like level 5 would be like, I don't know, relating to someone like being flayed while they were alive, or like something like fucking horrific. And they'd be like, oh, I don't think that level was actually too bad. And I'm just like, excuse me? Like, excuse me? Like, what are you saying? What do you mean something like that isn't too bad? What is wrong with you? So yeah, I don't know why people want to see stuff like that. Like, but I know it is available, you know, if you want to, like, it's available. And it's like, oh my god, the amount of times I get this guy come up on my For You page on TikTok quite a lot, and he's one of those guys that like he covers like accidents and injuries and stuff like that, you know, and like he'll like post this like video, but like he never puts the full video. He'll just put like a little bit of it, and then he'll like explain the story, what happened and stuff. And there's always people in the comments like, oh, where can I find the full video? Like, I remember seeing this one, and it was about this like really horrific skiing accident that happened at some point, and the man like basically lost control of his skis. But there was like this, I can't remember if he like went off course or if it like wasn't fully erected or whatever. I can't remember what the situation was, but for whatever reason he ended up like tearing through like the fence at the perimeter of like the ski site or whatever, and it effectively like tore him in half. And apparently, like, if you watched the actual footage, like, you can see, like, his, like, entrails and, like, his blood and stuff in the snow, like, trailing behind him. Because, like, he basically, like, you know, he got sliced open, he carried on going forward, and, you know, what was inside came out behind him, sort of thing. And, like, the amount of people in the comments who were like, oh, does anyone know where I can see the uncensored video? Does anyone know where I can see this? Where can I see this? And I just sat there like, why do you want to see? Like, we're not talking about a movie or a TV show or something here. Like, this is a horrific accident that happened to a real person. Like, why would you want to see it? Why would you want to see it? Like, I don't know, like, seeing the gore in, like, a Saw movie is one thing, you know? But, like, wanting to see horrific stuff like that happening to real people is insane to me. Like, you have to be psychologically fucked up to want to see something like that, as far as I'm concerned. Like, that's just vile. This is absolutely vile. Why would you want to? Exactly, Bovington. Like, I don't understand the mentality. And quite frankly, I don't want to understand the mentality, because I feel like if I understood the mentality, then I'd be too close to being on the same page. So I don't understand it, and I'm glad I don't, because I feel like that gives me a good separation from the psychologically, like, disturbing people. When I say the internet should be curated, this is what I think. Yeah. Censorship isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes there are things we should not see. Some girl was just no. I had to do that a few years ago when I modded for someone and people were trying to speedrun get. Oh my god. What is wrong with people? Hi Nixon. How you doing? I love that blinker mo. I want a frog blinker mo. I want a frog blinker. Especially because I keep catching this model frog blinking. I want a frog blinker mo. That's so good. I need one. I need one. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Crash is one of the most sought car crashes in F1. The driver was ejected with his seat as the car broke apart, landed in a fence without a helmet. People crave to look. Oh God, why would you want to look at it? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, you know, like it's one thing seeking out gore in like movies and stuff. I still personally think that's a bit weird, but at least it's not real, you know. But like actively wanting to seek out footage of like real like accidents and incidents, or like even straight up things that you know aren't accidents, you know, even bad stuff that has been filmed, you know. Like I don't understand why you would want to look at shit like that. I would say it's like that train/car wreck effect where sometimes you're so horrified you can't look away, but then you're actively seeking those things out. That's a completely different kind of mental issue. Yeah, like I can understand like the morbid curiosity. Like if you've already seen something, I know it can be hard to pull away. So that I would consider that a little bit different. Like, you know, if you accidentally like saw like a gore video on like Discord or something like that, I could understand why someone might not turn it off instantly, because like, you know, you've already seen it sort of thing, and like there is that degree of morbid curiosity. Morbid curiosity to a degree is normal. So I can understand stuff like that. But yeah, if you're like actively seeking shit like that out, then you're deranged and you need help. I've seen some of those kind of images and videos on Twitter. It wasn't cartel execution, but stuff like horrors of the UK. Oh yeah, oh my god. I had to like, I know this is gonna sound really unsupportive and stuff, and obviously I don't condone genocide or anything like that, but like I had to like put everything like Israel and Gaza and Palestine related, like I've just got all those terms in my muted words on Twitter, because like I don't want to see stuff like that, man. And yeah, you're right, like so many people would just like I remember seeing this picture of this person who was like crushed under loads of rubble, and like, yeah, I know it's horrific and stuff, and I know they don't have the choice of looking away. I know saying, oh, I don't want to see it icky comes from a place of privilege and stuff, and you know, I'm sorry if this makes me sound like a horrible person, but like I don't need stuff like that forced in my face to understand that there's horrific stuff going on, you know? Like, I've heard the stories. I know what's happening. I know it's horrible. I don't need to see, you know, a dead, crushed person under a pile of rubble, you know, just bloody and disfigured and stuff. Like, I don't need to see that. And I saw so much stuff like that on Twitter, and it makes me, like, I just can't, like, I just can't see stuff like that. And as I say, I know and I acknowledge the fact that, like, you know, being able to turn that off is from a place of privilege and stuff. But I you know, I don't know how to word this without sounding really fucking insensitive. But like, my mental isn't good for other reasons, you know. Like everyone's got their own problems and stuff, right? Like, and I know none of my problems are that big of a problem, you know, relatively, but I've still got my own life that I'm struggling to deal with, you know? And like, I have to block a lot of like real life event stuff out because like I will literally spiral. Like if I think about stuff like that, if I get invested in stuff like that, I will literally spiral. Like it's not good for me mentally. So yeah, I've got like all the terms and stuff like that muted on Twitter because yeah, people were just freely posting anything. Same goes for photography awards. Best awarded work is often macabre. I think of the Starving Child, for example. Yeah, oh, I hate those. I see those adverts on the TV when I visit mum all the time. Because the channels she watches are the type of channels that like always have like loads of like charity aid adverts and stuff. And yeah, it's always like the starving children and stuff, and you know it's like the water aid adverts and stuff, and it's just horrific. I saw this one the other day, and it was this like donkey sanctuary that like helped out donkeys in like I don't know what country it was, I don't remember where it was, but it was this donkey country that like helped with like looking after donkeys and stuff. And that advert had like all these like disfigured, like horribly like mistreated donkeys because like they were like working building sites and stuff and like dragging like huge loads like heavier than they should be carrying a cart for, you know, or like they had like all the bricks like piled up on their back and stuff, and their like legs and their hooves are like all fucked up and bloody and broken, and the donkey's like still dragging itself along sort of thing. And it's just like, oh, it's horrific, man. Like I don't want to see stuff like that. Like stuff like that, like it genuinely makes me lose faith in the world, and like it does, it just makes me spiral. Like I just can't, like I will get too much in my own head with stuff like that, you know? Like, I have to avoid it for my own sanity. I have to avoid it for my own sanity. And I'm sorry if that's a selfish or privileged thing to say, but I have to. I just can't. The showing of tragedies will continue until moral improves. Your moral's never going to improve, Nix! Moral's never gonna... It's like when you see these fucking videos of like, you know, like people standing there like filming like, you know, a car accident's just happened or something, and people are just like standing there filming like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. And you've just got this like ring of people like just stood there watching. It's like, fucking do something. Like you could be like ringing the police instead of filming this for TikTok, you know? You could be calling the emergency services or something. Like I fucking hate the mentality of like everything being for content and for clicks and stuff. Oh, it fucking sucks, man. People suck. People fucking suck so bad. BB, you don't suck. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Hi. Hello. You're not due food yet. You're not due food yet, Ginga. Oh, wait, this this is another big backtrack. I saw the message, but I didn't reply to it straight away because I was like mid train of thought. But Giri, to answer your question, I'm still trying to like stagger his food. So at the moment, I'm feeding him when I wake up, and then we're feeding him at 2:00. And then I'll feed him again at 6:00, which is third feed. And then I think we're doing him at sort of like 8-9 o'clock-ish. And then I feed him before bed for his last feed. We're kind of spacing it out like that. Peachy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing? How we doing? How was Final Fantasy? Hey, did you guys get your snowman? Do you guys have your snowman? How was your stream? I hope you had a good one. I hope you had a good one. But yeah, we're just kind of trying to stagger it like that, Giri, at the moment. We're kind of doing every 4 hours for the most part. But the one, the late evening one is kind of a bit flex depending on like how tired I am and bed plans and stuff. we're still kind of getting used to the new routine. And like I fed him a bit later yesterday because like he hadn't finished his bowl of food from earlier. Like he didn't finish the entire bowl. So like I didn't want to just put more food on top of uneaten food, you know? So like I waited for him to finish it off. So like we're still kind of working out how it fits in at the moment. Obviously it's still a very recent change, so oh, pardon me. Yeah, we're still kind of working on it at the moment. But that's kind of what we're trying. We're trying to like kind of space it out like every 4 hours ish. I did think of like still splitting it across the same amount of meals and like giving him like, you know, 1.5 pouches for a couple of his meals. But like I don't want him eating too much in one go because that could make him feel sick. Because with the way his liver is, like it's taken up a lot more of his stomach because of like how much it's like enlarged because of all the cysts. So like his stomach capacity will probably start reducing because like, you know, if there's pressure on the stomach already, it can only go so full, right? So yeah, I didn't want to give him like big meals, so I'm trying to split it out over 5 meals. So it's a bit tricky, but yeah, we're kind of going for that, like every 4 hours ish, depending on how hungry he is that day, how much he's eaten that day. Just kind of playing it by ear ish. But he's not begging at the moment. He's just in here. He's just sat on the rug. He's not begging for food at the moment. He's just here. He's just chilling. He's just vibing with us. I think one person managed to get Snowman today, but someone got one. I'm so happy. Hell yeah! We love to see it. I'm glad you had a good stream. If you need to do any post-stream wrap-up stuff or anything, obviously, please feel free to. If you need to go eat or drink or anything like that, no worries. I'll make sure I do my sweet. Eat a bite for me. Eat some tasty noms for Megu too. Just wondering when we expect a Beg and Ginga. That's why in that video I put on Discord of the purple room and the alleged aquarium music, that's why Ginga's screaming in the background, because I took that before I went to bed. So that was like before his last feed of the day, before we go to sleep. And that was why he was screaming at me, because I'd picked up his bowl, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm going to take a video of my room and put it on Discord quick, because I was about to shut my PC down. And I was like, wait, I'm gonna take a video and put it on Discord quick and like tell people that Mia said my room's like an aquarium. So I'd already picked his bowl up, but then I like sat down at my desk to shut it down. And then I was going to go do his food and then go to bed. But then I ended up recording that video. But because I'd already picked up his bowl, obviously he knew it was going to be food time. So that's why you can hear Ginga like actually screaming in the background. Because he's like, meow, meow. Because he knew it was food time. So that's why you can like hear him like uncharacteristically loud in the background. The mic on stream doesn't often pick him up. Even when he's being louder, it doesn't always pick him up because of the noise gate. But obviously the camera on my phone doesn't have any noise gating or anything like that. So you could really hear him in that video. It made me laugh when I watched it back. He just got the purple light, the serene, calming music. And then it's just broken periodically by meow, meow, meow. So funny. Such a goofy little guy. Hey. You want uppies? What do you reckon, chat? Can Ginga have some uppies as a little treat? I think Ginga can have some uppies. Oh, look at your tum-tum. He's got a naked tum-tum, chat.
They had to shave his tummy again to do the ultrasound. So he's got a big scruffy tum again. Calming anything, peacefully. Oh, it's nice. You don't like aquarium vibes, Nixon? You're so baby. I need to groom him. He's really molty at the moment. You know when you like pet your cat and then you've just got like a fistful of hairs? He's like that at the moment. He's like giga molting. You shouldn't be molting. It's gonna get cold. You need your coat. Don't get rid of your coat, King. I gave him a kiss for you, chat. Yeah. I gave him a little smooch on his head. Oh, are you going down? Oh, no, wait. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know. Hi. I now have ginger hair in my mouth. Why are you licking the arm of my chair? You're so strange. He has no idea what he's doing, bless him. It's okay, I don't know what I'm doing either. You're being a pillow for Una, aren't you? You can't forget, Geary. You're doing something very important. Your job is more important than most. Oh my god! Next time someone asks you, like, if someone asks you what your job is, Geary, you should just like send them a picture of Una on your lap and just be like, "This is my job. My job is being a bed for this princess."
Trice Gaming says a heavy question: do British websites use biscuits?
They don't, unfortunately. They're still cookies. They're still cookies. Unfortunately. I think it would be funny if British websites did say biscuits instead. I think it would be funny if they said biscuits instead. I got a challenge for you in chat. What do you think IGN rated the first Sonic? Ginga, I can't see. What do you think IGN rated the Sonic the movies? This is a review summary they gave. Again, no, don't knock over my drink. Against all odds, the Sonic movies seem to be getting better as they go. This third installment gives better CGI, blessedly less human. What is that word? Foibles? I don't know what foibles means. And a kind of negative Sonic in what? A kind of negative Sonic in shadow. Wait, what does that mean? It has the tag better jokes, better imagery, and 2 exclamation mark inspired comic performances by Jim Carrey. Give this Sonic Hedgehog 3 an edge on its predecessors. Oh, what do I think they rated them? I feel like this is going to be a trick question, right? Because I feel like you wouldn't be asking. I feel like you wouldn't be asking if it was high. I'm going to say 7.5. I'm going to put my... Wait, what is it rated out of? What rating are we at? Are we on like rating out of 10 or is it out of 5? Or is it like a percent? What are we, out of 10? Yeah, I'm going to go 7.5. That's my guess. It's wild how the movie skipped Sonic 2 and 3 to fucking Adventure 2. Wait, they gave both the other movies a 7 out of 10 and Bobbington got it. Wait, what did Bobbington say? Oh, Bobbington said... Wait, what? So they said Sonic 3 is better than the predecessors, but they gave it a lower score. Wait, is my head empty or am I reading that right? Wait, am I interpreting that wrong?
They're saying it's better than the last two, but they've rated it lower. It's better than the last two, but what the fuck are IGN smoking, man? What the hell are IGN smoking? How can they say it's better than the other two that give a lower score? That's fucking wild. Metal Sonic massively cucked. Seeing Metal Sonic in the Sonic movies would actually be pretty fucking cool. Oh, Pat! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! How we doing? How was your stream? Wait, you were playing Lord of the Rings? Return to Moria. I don't know what that is. I hope you had a fun stream, though. How we doing, everyone? Oh, I just realized I didn't introduce myself for the last raid either. I'm not very with it at the moment. I'm going through some shit IRL, and I'm doing my best to cope. But I'm not super with it at the moment. But for the benefit of both raids, hi! For anyone that doesn't already know me, my name is Megumu. I'm a Manx Cat Girl VTuber, and I normally just yap or play games badly. Sometimes art, but we haven't arted for a while. But yeah, I just kind of do variety stuff and just yap a lot, whatever I'm doing. I didn't really have a plan today. My head's kind of empty. Without getting too deep for the Raiders, I had some bad news about my cat on Monday. He's not dead yet or anything, not that bad yet, but not good news either. So I'm kind of still mentally struggling to process shit that's going on IRL. So my head's kind of empty. I didn't really know what to do or anything. So we've just been yapping today. We've just been having a yap about all sorts. And yeah, we're talking about Sonic movies at the moment. Do we got anyone in chat who's excited for Sonic movies? Got any Sonic fans in chat? I hope your game was fun though. How is Lord of the Rings? How is it? I hope you're having fun. Sending much love to Mr. Ginga. Yeah, he's getting all the love and attention. We're spoiling him rotten, bless him. We're playing a waiting game. We've sent away blood tests to find out like what his liver function is and stuff. And yeah, we're just waiting to find out the answer for that before we proceed with anything. So yeah, just playing an awkward waiting game at the moment. But yeah, it is what it is. He is an old boy. He's getting on a bit. He's 15 now, so he's had a good life. He knows we're talking about him. He's just like laid on the rug and he's just like staring at me. He knows. He's like, you talking shit. He knows. Mom, don't tell him about my liver. It's embarrassing. I swear he knows. But yeah, what was I saying? I turned around to look at him for 2 seconds and I lost my train of thought. Oh right, yeah, like he is an old boy, and stuff. So yeah, whatever happens, and we're just gonna just spoil him rotten. We're spoiling the little thing rotten, bless him. It was fun. Haven't played survival crafting in a long time, but the Lord of the Rings coat of paint makes it fun. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wait, I think I do know that game. Wait, is that the one that Mia was playing with the mod squad? Wait, Gary, is that the one Mia was playing like with you and Yumi and Mr. Lion? Is it that one? Now that you said it's survival / crafting, I think I do know what it is actually. I just didn't know I knew. But I think I do know what you mean now. Oh yeah, I thought it was. Actually, I didn't recognize it by name, but then for some reason, the second you said survival / crafting with a Lord of the Rings coat of paint, I'm like, wait, I know this. I know this. I'm glad you had fun. Hell yeah. I'm very excited for Sonic 3, but I gotta watch 2 still. Oh, you gotta do it, Lena. It's so good. I really enjoyed both of them. I'm very excited for Sonic 3. I'm going to see it on Monday. We're going to see it on Monday. We're sat somewhere in the cinema. I don't know what seats Mia ended up booking. I didn't really pay attention. I was out of it when he booked it. But yeah, we're going to go see it Monday. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good time. I'm trying to like temper my expectations because like I know I really enjoyed the first two, so like I don't foresee the third one being bad. You know, like they've got the formula down pretty good, and you know they got the effects down and like the art style for like the Sonic characters and stuff really fucking good. So yeah, like I'm pretty confident it will be good, but like I'm just a bit worried. As much as I'm really fucking excited to see Shadow, don't get me wrong, part of me is like cautiously concerned that like what if they went too hard on like Shadow, you know? Like I just hope it's not like too overbearingly shadow based, you know? Like I hope it still has like the same kind of like vibe and charm of the first two. I'm really hoping it's not like a complete tone shift to make everything like edgy and cool because ooh, Shadow sort of thing, you know? That's my only kind of like reservation, you know? I want Shadow to be cool, don't get me wrong. I don't think Shadow should come in and be like really goofy and silly, obviously. I want Shadow to be like Shadow. I hope they're not too heavy-handed with it. But he's being voice acted by Keanu Reeves, so I think he's in pretty good hands, to be fair. I think he's in pretty good hands. I want to believe it will be good, because I really loved the first two. Want to buy original cut the first theme, and it's all its abominable glory. Oh god, I wonder how Shadow and Tails would have looked like in that first art style. Nah. Like I'm not normally one to like shit on like how people want to make things and stuff, you know. I normally believe in like trust in the creative process and stuff, but I'm so glad they got so much shit and changed the first look. I'm so glad they gave the fucking studio so much shit and got them to remake it, because it was so bad. Like honestly, like it's a shame the Minecraft movie hasn't taken their criticism the same way. I think the Minecraft movie needs to do the same thing. I think the Minecraft movie needs a rework too, but they don't seem to be taking the hint. They don't seem to be taking the hint like the Sonic movie did. Also, it's a strange state of movies when Sonic is going head-to-head with Disney and Sonic is being forecast to destroy Disney in the box store. Yeah, I saw a post earlier about like them being like Mufasa and Sonic 3 being in the cinema at the same time. And like the caption of like the tweet or the post, I can't remember where I saw it. But like the caption was like basically something like, you know, like, oh, we've got a new Barbenheimer on our hands. Because like, remember when the Barbie movie came out? It came out at the same time as Oppenheimer, which was like two very stark contrasts of like movies and stuff, but both in the box office at the same time, both did really ridiculously well. And like a lot of people like kind of like affectionately mashed them up, hence the Barbenheimer thing. But yeah, I saw this post that like equated like Sonic and Mufasa as being the same thing, but like the person was getting like ripped apart in the replies because everyone is like, for there to be another Barbenheimer, you know, both the movies need to be good. Like everyone in the comments was just like shitting on Mufasa. Everyone's just like, yeah, but for this analogy to work, both the movies would need to be good. Everyone was just fucking shitting on Mufasa. Like, it looks so bad. I know we're like backtracking a bit because I know I've already ranted about Mufasa this stream, but like, it looks so bad. Like the first like sneak peek we saw looked bad. The trailer looks bad. The poster that my cinema is using to advertise the movie looks bad. Like, it looks so bad. And like,
a lot of people already didn't like the first Lion King live action movie. So, like, why is there another one? I don't think Sonic 3 and Mufasa, I don't think we're going to have another Barbenheimer on our hands. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, chat. You see the other post I put on... Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I remember you saying about it, but I didn't go look. Wait. Okay, yeah, because, like, I still don't love it, but that does look better than the one my cinemas decided to use. Like, it still looks kind of weird because, like, there's, like, no soul or spirit in the creatures, right? Like, it's just a blank looking lion cub looking up, and in the reflection, it's a blank looking lion looking down. Like, it's still kind of shit and, you know, devoid of any kind of, like, feeling. But at least it doesn't look as bad as what they've gone for. The fucking, like, giraffe Mufasa. Like, what is that, man? I'll be liking a bit, but it's so nice to see you. No worries, Per. You go take care of yourself, okay? If you need to do any post-stream wrap-up shit or anything, go rest, go eat, go drink, go sleep, whatever you need to do. Thank you so much for sharing your raid with me. I appreciate you. I'm still theorizing the old Sonic trailer was a popularity stunt. I wonder. It could have been, maybe. It could have been, maybe. You can't write off anything these days, can you? I suppose. It could have been. Like they did with Doom and Animal Crossing. Oh my god, Doom and Animal Crossing. The crossovers for that were incredible. What a time to be alive. I fucking loved the Doom and Animal Crossing crossovers. Like, all the fucking pictures of, like, Doom Guy and Isabelle, so good. It was so good both ways. Like, the Isabelle doing Doom things, but also Doom Guy just doing, like, wholesome little Animal Crossing things. It was so good. Back in the day, it was considered movie suicide to release within the window of a Disney movie. Now it's not even blinked at. Yeah. It's like, I know Moana 2 is out at the moment now, and I will admit, I did like Moana. But, like, I don't know if I want to see Moana 2. I'm definitely not going to pay to see it in the cinema. I definitely don't want to see it in the cinema. But, like, I don't know if I want to see it at all, because, like, in my opinion, Disney does not have the best track record of sequels to their princess movies, you know? But not even just the princess movies, actually. Not even princess movies, but, like, just Disney movies in general. Wreck-It Ralph 2 was absolute garbage. And, like, even if I think about, like, the other, like, animated ones back in the day that I saw, like, The Lion King 2 was shit. The Little Mermaid 2 was shit. Like, I hated both of those. When I saw them. I know they did a third Lion King, and I never even watched that because of how much I hated the second one. I never even bothered watching The Lion King 3. So yeah, I don't have a huge amount of faith in Disney to do remakes and stuff. I never saw Frozen 2, but, like, for considering how much Frozen 1 was talked about, the fact that Frozen 2 pretty much went under the radar also is probably not a great sign. Like, no one ever talks about Frozen 2 or anything. Like, the only thing I ever heard about Frozen 2 was Into the Unknown was a popular song. That's it. So yeah, I don't know that I want to see Moana 2 because I don't trust Disney not to shit on it. And I really enjoyed Moana, you know? So, like, I think I'm quite happy to just have Moana as a start, middle, and end, and that's it. The story's done. Like, it doesn't, like,
does Moana even need a 2? Like, I don't get it. I don't, like, Moana was a very complete story, right? Like, I don't understand how Moana even needs a 2. I don't get it. I don't know how it needs a Moana 2. Like, I can kind of understand it a bit with, like, The Lion King, because, you know, it went on to, like, you know, it was like a new story, like following on from what happened before, and it like carried on for like the other lions and stuff. So I can kind of get it. And like The Little Mermaid too, obviously it followed on like the life of Ariel, like after the happy ending and marrying the prince and stuff, and it follows her daughter. So again, like thematically, I can understand why it happened. It wasn't good, but I can, at least from a story perspective, understand that the follow-on, you know? But, like, unless I'm misremembering something, like, nothing really happened in Moana that needed to be, like, followed on from, you know? There was corruption on the island because of Te Fiti being all fucked up. Moana went out, and Moana cleansed Te Fiti. Corruption on island gone. Like, you don't need anything after that, right? Like, you don't need anything after that. Also, sorry, I missed a follow. Peppermint Moth, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. Aladdin King of Thieves was quite good. Not a sequel, though. I'd never liked Aladdin. I was having this conversation with Mia in the car the other day, because there's like a few movies I've seen. I don't know if anyone else's schools did this. I mean, this was not Mia's experience, so I don't know how shared of an experience this might be. But I had this issue in junior school. Aladdin was in junior school. Like, it was one of those movies that they would like put on at like the end of the school year and stuff, or like I remember when we were having like vaccinations at school, it was like put on in the big assembly hall for people to watch while like waiting for their vaccinations and stuff. But like I've seen like the first like quarter, maybe a third of Aladdin several times. I've never seen the middle. I've never seen the end. I've seen the beginning of it more than once. I can't remember exactly how many times I've seen it, but I've seen the beginning of Aladdin more than once as a kid. And yeah, like we never had Aladdin on tape or anything at home. So I never had any other way of seeing it back then. So Aladdin like just annoyed me in the end, because like it just had this like negative association of just being something that I would see at like boring parts of my life, but I would also not even see the full movie, which was just frustrating to Kid Megu. So yeah, I've never fully seen Aladdin, and after seeing only the beginning multiple times, I don't really have any desire to see Aladdin. And I'm the same with The Matrix. The Matrix was when I was in secondary school, not junior school. But again, it was something that for whatever reason the teachers had, and they would like put on in like their class periods and stuff, like at the end of the year, when like, you know, we'd done our exams, we'd done our curriculum and stuff, and you know, there wasn't really anything else to do. So like, you know, we had like free periods and stuff. And again, it was one of those movies that they would like put on. They would like wheel the TV into the room and put The Matrix on. But again, I was never in a class long enough to see the entire like Matrix movie. So again, I've seen the beginning of the first Matrix movie several times. Like, bearing in mind, like The Matrix doesn't even like, as a movie, like The Matrix doesn't really, I don't remember the story, but like from what I do remember, like it starts off pretty slow. Like, you don't get to like the cool fighting scenes and stuff like that, you know, you don't get all the cool action stuff until later on. Like, it starts fairly slow. So like I've only seen like the fairly slow beginnings of the movie several times, and again, it completely turned me off The Matrix. I have no desire, as much as everyone says it's an amazing movie, like I know it's like pretty much like unanimously adored, but I literally have no desire to ever watch The Matrix.
Because again, it's just like kind of in that category. It's just negatively associated with something that was fucking boring at school because I saw it multiple times, but not in its entirety. So it just became annoying to me. I saw the Disney remake of Aladdin. I've seen the live action remake of Aladdin, which I did not like. It was a movie, I guess. Like I didn't hate it, but like I didn't really love it either. Lion King 2 was peak cinema. It fucking was not, Nixon. Shut the fuck up. I don't even remember The Lion King 2. It was so bad. I scrubbed it from my memory. It was one of the least memorable movies I've ever watched. I genuinely don't remember a thing about it. I can't even tell you what lines it followed. I know it followed the events of The Lion King, but I can't remember who it followed. Did it follow, like, was it Simba and Nala's lion cubs? Was it their family still? I genuinely don't remember. I genuinely remember so little about it. It was so bad. My favorite movie was a Goofy. I've never seen the Goofy movie on account of not liking Goofy. I've never seen the Goofy movie. Yeah, with some other Lion Clan or something. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah. I don't remember. I really don't remember. It was just bad, and I didn't want to watch it. Disney's biggest problem when it comes to sequels is that a lot of their movies have been based on grim fairy tales that were just changed in a positive way. They're never meant to have sequels, and Disney half-asses it most. Yeah, that is a big problem. Like Disney can take an existing story and like animate it and like voice act it and stuff really nicely, you know. But then they decide, like, oh, what if we carried on the story our own way? And then it just goes. It just goes straight down the shitter. The second they decide to like put their own spin on things, it just goes absolutely down the pan.
Gail Cat.
Gail Cat, it's me. Mouse, thank you so much for the resubby. Thank you. I appreciate you. 21 heckin' months. Look at you go. I'm gonna just so close to. Wait, no. Yeah, no. You're close to 2 years. Damn. Big old numbers. Chat, everyone who has a sub now, even if you've been subbed for the longest time, every sub has a badge now. I actually finally got around to capping off the sub badges. After about 6 months of Ember resubbing and going, I need to make new sub badges, and then Giri resubs, and I go, I need to make new sub badges, and then Hero resubs, and I go, I need to make new sub badges. Every time one of the long resubs happen, for like the last like half a year or so, I've been like, I really need to make new badges. I finally did it. I finally did it. Almost 2 years, what the heck? I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Like, it kind of freaks me out sometimes, like, how long I've known some people. Ember's never really freaks me out, because, like, me and Ember already had an established friendship prior to me starting streaming. So Ember's doesn't freak me out in the same way, but then when I see, like, I've known people like you for, like, nearly 2 years, and, like, I've known Giri for, like, what, almost 3 years at this point, I think. That freaks me out a little bit. I'm like, how has it been so long? I feel like sometimes I feel like it's only been like, I don't know, a year, maybe a year and a half. It doesn't feel like, I don't know, I don't even feel like I've been streaming that long. I know I have been, but like it doesn't, like, time is a concept. I don't understand time. It's crazy. Wait, Mouse, why don't you have a profile picture on Twitch? Mouse, get a profile picture. Look, you could look pretty on my chat like Giri does. You need a profile picture. Ugh. I think Mia's making chicken.
I can't believe it's almost a different year. Oh my god. Like, when I was at mum's yesterday, I told her, I was like, oh, I need to switch days I visit next week because Mia has booked in to go to the cinema. And I was like, so I'll have to do Tuesday next week. And she was like, Tuesday? I was like, yeah. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, what? Why? And she was like, well, you're coming around on Wednesday for Christmas. And I was like, right. Christmas. Like, I genuinely, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I know I've been kind of like in a mentally fucked up haze for most of the month, but like, I did not realize how close we actually were to Christmas. Like, I did not know. And I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, yeah. Like, I was that much in disbelief. I was like, no, it's not next week. I actually got my phone out of my pocket while we were in the car. I actually got my phone out of my pocket to check the calendar, and I was like, oh yeah, it is. And I was like, oh, okay, then I'm not gonna come around. I was like, I'll just come around on the Wednesday. Like, my social visit next week can be when I'm there for Christmas. I've already told her as well. I was like, by the way, you're gonna have to like take me home a couple times because Ginga still needs to be fed. Ginga still needs to be fed. We can't take him to mum's house with us. And because of my brother's disabilities, they can't come to our house. So why did I put it there? I think it takes a little bit for it to update in the API. I don't think it updates instantly. I can try. I don't know if refreshing the chat widget will make it work. I think it takes a little bit to... Oh no! Everyone die! Quick, someone say something! Come back to me, chat! It feels weird on here without you! Say something! Yeah, no, I think it just takes a little bit to update in the API. There you go. Come back to me, chat. Come back to me. But yeah. Christmas is next week. Wait, no, it's literally a week today, isn't it? If it's next Wednesday. Yeah, it's literally a week today. Like, where did it come from? Like, I swear December only started last week. I swear December only started last week, right? Like, how is Christmas next week already? I don't get it. Then again, I was really confused the other day because I got my email from Twitch, like, your Twitch payout is here. And I was like, wait, why'd they paid me so early? Because I genuinely just did not have any concept of, like, how far through the month we were already. So even that kind of, like, confused me the other day because I was like, why? Why have you paid me so early? And it wasn't actually so early. Like, it was normal time. But I just genuinely did not realize how into December we already were. Time got all kind of messed up from the pandemic, and it hasn't recovered. It truly hasn't, has it? It truly hasn't. You're not wrong, Chloe. I will leave if you ask for Crocs for Christmas. I didn't ask for anything for Christmas. I don't ask for Christmas presents. I don't really care about Christmas. We don't really do Christmas. We don't buy gifts for each other. Really, my mum normally buys me something for Christmas. She likes to do a little bit of something for Christmas, so my mum will normally buy me something. But yeah, no, I don't ask for presents. I don't expect presents, and I don't get presents. It's whatever. So yeah, you have to stay because I did not ask for Crocs for Christmas. Unless you're gonna say you're gonna leave because I asked for nothing for Christmas. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that close either. I was like, wait, that's next week. It's stuck on Apple everyone. It really has. Damn. Not just you. And while I couldn't say my suspension has been my focus, I have friends that didn't realize either. There was one talking to his team leader at his job about getting in the last bits of his paid time off, and he said he wanted to keep a few days. And his team leader was like, "But you have 2 weeks until Christmas, so you will lose them in January when it resets." Yeah, mate's just like, "Wait, what?" No, I'm gonna leave because the fish are gone. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I did forget to load up the fish today, so that's fair. I'll allow it. I'm getting hungry, chat. I might press the disable raids button. I think we'll probably end soon-ish. But I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, chat. It's the same as changing your category for a shout out. I tested it before trying to do it funny. Oh my god, Geary, you're so silly. You're so silly, Geary. No wets for me. What? I've been a good girl. I deserve my wets. I deserve my wets. It's like on the subject of wets. Where is Ginga's wets? I'm concerned. Because you guys know my MOT ran out for my car, right? So I technically can't drive anywhere at the moment. But I realized because we've had to up Ginga's food, we're gonna run out of food before his next food batch is delivered. Because I've got his like food on like a subscription service, which is timed well for how much we were feeding him, but does not factor in the fact that we've increased his food intake. So we are like, today is his last day of food. Tomorrow he has no food. So I ordered some food off Amazon for him yesterday. And I paid the $1.99 to get it like next day, you know, because like I was like, I need food and I can't go out to buy him food. It says arriving today by 10 p.m, but it's still not out for delivery. I'm concerned his food is not gonna come. Because he has no food for tomorrow. If that does, well, technically he will have dry food, so he won't starve to death. He won't starve because we do have dry food in the house as well. So worst case scenario, he can have that, but he'd rather have his wets. And the wets are better for his liver situation and stuff as well. He won't starve, but he will act like it. He sure will, Lilac. He sure will. Even if there's kibbles in his bowl, like he will still beg for his wets when it's time. he will eat the kibbles if he's hungry and it's nowhere near dinner time. But if it's near time, he knows he normally gets his wets, and there's kibbles in the bowl, he won't eat the kibbles. He will beg for his wets. You're so right. But yeah, so I'm a bit worried about his food not coming. Because yeah, it says arriving today by 10 p.m. But it just says dispatched. It's not even out for delivery or anything. It just says dispatched. I'm worried it's not gonna come. Yuna's broken. She doesn't like wets. She licks off the gravy and leaves the actual food all behind. Aw, Yuna, you're so silly. My other cat Kiwi, she would do that, but she would still eat the wet food. But like, if she ever had like food that was in like gravy or jelly, like she would always like lick up all the gravy and jelly first and then go back and eat the meat chunks. But she would always demolish the gravy before eating the chunks. Ginga just unhinges his jaw and just fits as much food in his mouth as he can in one go. Ginga, as far as I can tell, Ginga doesn't filter his food. He just unhinges his jaw and goes ham at it. Ginga's not fussy. Ginga's just like, nom, 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 nom. He's so funny. But yeah, I hope that food does arrive because
I could technically, there is a co-op next to the garage. So I can pop in the co-op after I drop my car off for the MOT tomorrow. I can check the co-op and see if they have his food. But the thing is, because we get him senior food, because he's an old boy, so he has senior food. So like a lot of times in like the little corner shops and stuff, it's just like the generic like adult cat food, you know? It's not normally like the kitten or the senior specific. It's just like the bog standard middle of the road cat food, right? Which I mean I guess that'll be fine in a pinch. I guess that'll be fine in a pinch. Like if it's just one day, I guess it's not the end of the world. Then it depends if my car passes my MOT though. Technically speaking, there's no guarantee I will get my car back tomorrow. It should, in theory. I want to believe it will pass because, like, my car, as far as I don't think my car's ever failed its MOT. I think in the time I've owned it, I don't think it's failed an MOT. I've had advisories on it, but it's never failed. So I want to believe it won't fail, you know? I want to believe it won't fail, but I don't know cars or mechanics or anything, so maybe it will. I don't know. What is my history? Oh, that made me jump. Wait, what? Why? Wait, thank you so much. Wait, what? Wait, you, you broke me a little bit. Wait, who was that? I didn't realize what was happening. What was who did that? Wait, who? Show yourself. Thank you so much. I'm gonna fucking cry. No, you can't do this to me when I'm so vulnerable. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wait, no, did it just read the TTS thing? Did it say free? It did. It did the meow free. Wait, who was that? Show yourselves. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not crying. You're crying. Apparently, I'm looking at the MOT history. Apparently, it failed in March 2019. I don't know if I owned it then. Was that? I don't remember. Wait, when did I? I don't remember when I owned my car. Hang on, I gotta double check. I don't remember when I got this bitch. No, maybe. Wait, no. That's definitely my. I don't reckon it's got. Repair immediately. Central rear registration plate lamp inoperative in the case of a single lamp or all lamps. Rear brakes imbalanced across an axle. And then a bunch of advice. I don't remember that being a thing. But I think I did own it in 2019.
Wait, yeah, no, I did, because 2019 was when COVID happened, and I worked for the Navy when COVID happened, and I definitely remember my car breaking down in the car park at my office before that job. Okay, so it's failed once in the time I've owned it, apparently. I don't remember it failing, but it has failed once in the time I've owned it, technically. But it's passed all my MOTs since
Are we
then.
appreciating Megu now?
No,
Okay,
stop!
time to start a chain reaction.
Thank you for the biddy. It's okay. The dono doesn't generate a hype train, so we're fine. No, the dono goes through Ko-Fi, so it doesn't trigger the hype train. It'll take a lot more than 100 bits to start a hype train. No choo-choo. So yeah, I want to believe it will be fine. No, you fuckers! Who? No! God damn it! God damn it! Never say no choo-choo. That was my first mistake. I forgot you can't tell chat they can't have something. They will make it happen. Thank you for the sub gift, Mouse. And thank you for the bits, Emerald. Yeah, I have had advisories. Oh wait, no, that was ages ago. That was 2020. I do think my brakes, I do think I might get an advisory for brakes, because you know when you can like kind of feel the difference in braking, you know, like I feel like I'm having to depress my foot down a bit more to brake, not to
You
like a
can't stop
dangerous
us.
amount. Nah, you're right, I can't. But yeah, it's not like to a dangerous level of braking, but like I've definitely noticed it takes more to brake. So I did tell them that on the phone when I booked it in as well. I was like, I definitely need MOT because it's expired, and I think I need new brakes. So that's what I'm expecting to happen, and hopefully nothing unexpected happens. You got to pray for me, chat. I need everyone's thoughts and prayers tomorrow. My car passes. Lilac, thank you for the gift, Subby, as well. Wait, did Mouse give another one as well? Oh my god, I can't keep track of what's happening, but thank you. Oh, you're gonna make me cry again. You can't. I'm too emotionally vulnerable at the moment with everything that's going on. I'm I'm too emotional to be spoiled. You guys are gonna ruin me. No ruining Meg. We've already had our tears this stream. There are no more legally mandated tears required. It's fine. How many miles do you guys do in a year? My mileage values on my car are so funny. Like normally when I go get my MOT done, like when I go to pick up my car, like they always like, ah! Mr. Lion, no! No! Stop! Bad chat! Naughty! I missed a woman crying. You did. I was like recapping like what's happening with Ginga and stuff at the beginning, and I got very emotional talking about him. But yeah, on my MOT last year, I was logged at 51,308 miles. Do you know how many miles I did the year before? 50,384. I do on average, I do about like 1,100-ish miles a year. I don't drive very much. I hate driving, and I drive as little as possible. So yeah, I don't do a lot of miles in my car, and like they always like look at the values, and they're always like, "Oh, you don't drive much, do you?" And I'm like, "No." So yeah, like my car like typically doesn't even get like a fuck ton of like wear and tear or anything, even because like I'm not using it that much, you know.
I'm genuinely not using it very much. So it typically doesn't need a lot doing to it because not a lot's happened to it. But yeah, I do think my brakes need doing because I can kind of feel a difference. And also when we ran over that nail earlier on in the year and we had to get our tire replaced, QuickFit did try telling me they were like, oh, we've noticed your brake pads are getting a bit low. Like we can do brakes for you while you're here, but I couldn't afford it at the time, so I was like, nah, it's fine. Just do the tire. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the brakes do need doing, but I'm prepared for that to happen. And yeah, hopefully the car will continue to be good and nothing unprepared for will happen. I put 45k miles on my car in 2 years pre-COVID, maybe 5 since. Wait, really? That's such a huge difference. See, even before I was unemployed, because the job I worked for 3 years before I like my current stint of unemployment, like that job was in walking distance from my house. So like I haven't had a job I needed to commute to by car for about 6-7 years. So literally all the miles I do is drive into Tesco once a week and the times I drive to my mum's house. Tesco is like literally like 3 miles away. And my mum isn't even a mile away. My mum's not actually very far away. So yeah, like the only regular driving I do is both something that only happens once a week and both something that's very short distance, even when that once a week thing does happen. So yeah, I don't clock up a lot of miles. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's nearly time. Yeah. It's nearly dinner time for Giga too. He knows, chat. He knows. He's doing the wet spegging this time. Hi. We'll feed you soon, okay? We feed you soon. He's like, no, not soon now. Digs the claws into my legs. We'll both have dinner soon, okay? I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Someone asked earlier. So I'm pretty sure someone said earlier, what are you gonna have for dinner? When I said I was gonna end soon and go eat. I don't remember who asked, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna have. Either I don't know. I'm trying to think what I got. I've still got some of my vegan sausages. I got vegan sausages, noodles, chicken thighs, and frozen pizza in the house. So it'll be one of those things. I haven't decided yet. Wait, what is this emote? I got like a weird hype fist emote. That doesn't look like a fist. I'm confused. What is that? The name says hype fist, but oh, I guess his arm does have a tiny little fist at the end. Interesting. I didn't mean to pin that. Best pin. Wait, no, Gary, put it back. Wait, with Lilac got a little rubber ducky. Wait, that's well better. I want Lilac's one. Can we trade? Can we trade hype train emotes? I want Lilac's. Most of my travels since I started working from home is just to see friends. Oh, you work from home now. That makes sense. I think I would put 60 miles a day for work. Jesus Christ. That is a lot of miles. Holy fuck. How long was your commute? Like time wise, like how long would that have you in the car for? Fuck me. I like my longest commute I've ever had to drive for is again about 3 miles each way. So it would be like 20 minutes on the motorway to and from work. That's like the longest commute I've ever had to do. It's a 20-minute drive. Right, I got that last time though. Wait, you didn't get a new one? Wait, did they mug you off? Wait, Lilac, that little pink Game Boy one is so cute. Oh, I like the Hype Uwu. That one's adorable. It was 30 miles one way, 16 to. Okay, that's still a lot, but not as bad. I thought you meant like it was like 60 miles to work, like as in like just there in the morning, and then you'd be doing 60 back again at the end. 30 is a bit better, but still a lot to someone who used to do 3. I know, baby. I'll feed you soon, okay? So this is like I was just saying about like the wet food and the kibbles. Like he's got kibbles in his bowl. So if he is desperately hungry, he can technically eat kibbles. He does have dry food in his bowl. But he knows it's nearly wets foods time. He knows it's nearly 6 o'clock, and that's when he gets his wets. So he's not gonna eat the kibbles. He's gonna scratch my leg and beg for wets. He's so silly. Silly little goober. Lovely little goober. Oh, he's tracking for the food, still hasn't updated. Amazon, please. Give me the food. Okay, right. I'm going to have a little look who is... I'm going to have a little look around who's streaming at the moment, because it is nearly time to feed Ginga. I'm hungry as well. And I do feel like I'm getting a bit tired and drying up on yappability. So I think now's a good time to end. Oh, should we go bully Toru? I've never raided Toru yet. I haven't raided Toru yet. Should we go bully Toru? I don't know how long he normally streams for, but he's only been live for like an hour and a half, so he'll probably be going for a while yet. He'll probably be going for a little while yet, I'd imagine. I keep like, oh my god, like, does anyone else have the fucking Twitch update where the bar is at the top? I fucking hate it. Like I keep like scrolling down. I'm like, where's the time? Like, how long have they been live for? What game category are they in? Like, I keep scrolling down to see things, and it's not down anymore. It's above. I hate it. It's so stinky. It's the shittest fucking update. Literally, nobody asked for this. Oh, he has drops on as well. If anyone, I don't know if anyone in chat is playing Zenless Zone Zero, but if you are, there are apparently drops on. So you can grab yourself some little drippy drops as well. Okay, right. Grab yourself a raid message, chat. And we are gonna go and bully Toru. Bully, I didn't mean bully. Obviously, Megu is very nice to have friends and would never bully them. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get both the cats some foods. We hungry.
So I think now's a good place to wrap up. Thank you so much for the little love bombing at the end. Bless you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for cheering me up and stuff. I will try and stream again tomorrow. I don't have any other plans for like the rest of the week or anything, so I'll try stream again tomorrow as long as my mental's not like right down the shitter. I'll try stream again tomorrow. I want to try keep streaming because, like I said at the beginning, like although some days I'm like really depresso and like I just don't get around to pressing the button, like I always feel better when I do. So I do want to try and make an effort to force myself to stream because I know it is better for me in the long run. So I do want to try and stream again tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of the day, whatever you guys get up to. Go be nice or bully Toru, your pick. And I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. If anyone new here wants to follow me anywhere else, you can find all my socials there, including link to the Discord and everything. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna go chill, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone.